are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Hello everyone, welcome back again to your favorite show, BlueClouds Media YouTube channel. Welcome back to the channel where we discuss all things transfer live on this platform. We're streaming live to the platform at the same time. So wherever you're watching us from, don't forget to make it a point to be part of the show. Remember, your commitment, your comments, get involved. Also, getting involved, putting down the comments drives the show a lot. We have a lot of news in the past 24 hours. There's been lots of news coming out from social media regarding Chelsea FC. Who wants to know where Alejandro Garnacho is going? Something about Xavi Simons here. Axel Disasi. We have Disasi to talk about also here. Nicholas Jackson also. Bayern Munich move is also here. We're going to talk about Nicholas Jackson. Kano Chukwuemeka finally has got his swish. His deal, his move to Borussia Dortmund. Also, Aaron Anselmino. Also, news is also on the show to talk about here on today's show. So, guys, there's a lot to talk about. And we cannot get into the show. Transfer news, speculations, and rumors without talking about the new sensational Barcelona young chap, Fernando Lopez. Fernando Lopez is a new kid on the block. They said he has heavily been linked to join Chelsea. Barcelona attacking midfielder. We also have looking for Xavi Simons and Alejandro Garnacho. These are players at this moment three players we could see joining Chelsea Football Club. So there's a lot on the table, and we're going to talk about we're going to look at the journalists also regarding Fabrizio Romano and David Oyinston, how those two are putting things together and what's going on with Fabrizio Romano. Yeah, yesterday it's like 12 midnight UK time. I was waiting to see what Fab is going to do because I was on a live show on Blue Line YouTube channel. I was live on that channel, and we got a lot of conflicted reports from Fabrizio Romano. We're like, what's going on, Fab? Are you mixing things up? So yeah, we got a lot to talk about on today's show. So be part of it. Remember, your opinion drive the show. Get involved in the chat, live chat. Share your prediction, your thoughts, and ask in the question that you feel like asking. On the headlines that we have on the show today. Let us know where you stand on it. So keep it coming. I've seen lots of comments from Cole Palmer, from Daniel, Mr. Daniel Knight. Mostly from Stevie G, and Cole Palmer, Daniel Knight. A lot of comments coming from you guys. Keep it coming. Stick with us. Nizayon here. Stephen G is also here with us. We're going to take you guys through the next hour. Quick of live streaming. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Absolutely, guys. We are back again on the live show with another interesting transfer news. Steven is joining me here as usual. I didn't get a chance to do much today. I overslept a bit, so guys, I apologize if you're seeing me like this. But yeah, thank you very much, Steven. Welcome back to the show as usual. I hope you're doing well. You're muted.
I'm doing all right, bro. How you doing?
Doing wonderful. Just a little overslept, but besides that, I'm doing very well. All right. So there's a lot on the table. We're gonna start with the current Steven, the current trending news regarding Alejandro Garnacho, Chelsea and Manchester United. Chelsea and Manchester United look into talks for Alejandro Garnacho transfer. At this moment, it's Chelsea FC confirmed their proposal worth 35 to 40 million as total package, waiting for Manchester United green light. The deal will happen just a matter of time, as Alejandro Garnacho only wants Chelsea FC. Reported by Almighty Fabrizio Romano. What do you make these tweets, Stevie G?
So just quickly, so we've got this on Garnacho, then we've got two reports from Sasha Tavarelli, or however you pronounce his name. One is to do with Jackson and one's to do with Xavi Simons. But We'll start on Garnacho. I can get that up on screen if you need me to.
Well, sure. I have it. If you want, you can do that.
I've already got all three tabs open, so I literally just need to do that and it'll come up. So,
yeah.
Bang. There we go. Nice and easy. And come back to StreamYard. Yeah, so this is what Nee was just reading from Fabrizio Romano. I think it was initially reported by Sam Wallace of The Telegraph, maybe Matt Law, one of those two. They both work for The Telegraph. I think it was initially reported by them about 35 to 40 million. I think they actually worded it as up to 40 million. And then Fab saying that it's worth 35 to 40 million as a total package, waiting for green light from Man United. Obviously, we know that for a long time, Garnacho's wanted Chelsea. The personal terms have already been agreed with the player, so that's not an issue. So yeah, it's just a case of finalising this with Man United. I'm just quickly going to say, we know that my opinion is I don't want him. I'd rather keep Tyrique George personally. I think we would have been better off keeping Tyrique George and then not spending money on a new winger, give the kid a chance. But it is what it is. We're spending money when we don't need to, personally, is my opinion. But we've got into it before. But yeah, that's sort of the update, is that it's looking like it's going to be 35 to 40 million pound as a total package. So by total package, he means your guaranteed fee, your base fee, so to speak. And then with add-ons on top of that, it'll be 35 to 40 million, somewhere in that range. So total package factors in the add-ons. Just so that we're clear on the wording of the tweet and what it means.
Right. Alejandro Garnacho. A lot of people don't want. A lot of Chelsea fans don't want. And I've kind of asked so many questions. Why don't people want the player? Forget about the attitude. Forget about any other thing that happened off the field. Besides that, we know he is a good talent. He's a talented player, and you also have your own opinion on him regarding his attitude. But besides that, put attitude aside. Don't you think he can help this team out? Besides attitude, Steven.
I don't rate him. Like I said, I don't rate him. I'd rather us try give Tyrique George minutes than spend 40 million on Garnacho, because what we're going to sell Tyrique George for, what, 25 million in the sell-on clause?
Sell-on clause, yeah. About 40%.
I'd rather we keep him and give him the minutes, which then would have made our life easier, because we could have still got rid of Jackson and Nkunku, and then we could have brought Xavi Simons in and maybe a centre-back or a goalkeeper. Problem solved. Then we haven't really got many holes in our team. You could argue, depending on how Tyrique George would have done, maybe there's question marks over left wing, but outside of that, you can't really say there's question marks over striker now with Delap and João Pedro. Delap hasn't got goals yet. He'll get them. So there's no question marks there. He's been a nuisance without the goals. João Pedro's picking up goals. Palmer, we know what to expect. Neto has been better since the Club World Cup, the start of that. So that's fine there. And obviously, Esteval looks class, so not worried about right wing. You just need Xavi Simons to come in. Then that attack would have been sorted if you kept Tyrique George, in my opinion, personally. But yeah, that's why I say we didn't need to sign Garnacho. We still don't. We could technically still pull out of this. We won't. We know we won't. But we could and keep Tyrique George and then sell Jackson and Nkunku, bring Simons in and sign another defender, whether that be centre-back or sign a goalkeeper. So that's my personal thoughts on it. Is what I'd rather us do is save money on the attack, still get the two main attackers out we're trying to get out, and then we could spend some of that on Simons, obviously, and some of that defensively as a keeper or a centre-back. I don't know, sort of your stance. Would you rather do something similar to that, or would you rather do what Chelsea are looking like they're doing? They go get rid of Garnacho, not get a keeper, not get a centre-back, and sell Tyrique George?
Oh, to me, I wouldn't do what Chelsea are doing now.
The chat as well, by the way.
What was that saying?
Also to the chat, just quickly. So, option one, you keep Tyrique George, you don't sign Garnacho, you sign Simons, and then one of a centre-back or a goalkeeper. So, centre-back or goalkeeper, Xavi Simons, keep Tyrique George. Or option two, sell Tyrique George, sign Garnacho, try and sign Simons. Obviously, we know, as I've already said, that will factor in Nkunku and Jackson sales. And just leave it at that, which seems the way they're going to go. So the way they're going to go, or the idea that I've put across, which one would you prefer personally, Nick? And to the chat.
Well, Stephen, it is very difficult. Sometimes I don't even understand the kind of transfers we're doing. I don't understand certain things, because now there's been reports of Chelsea asking of the availability of Raheem Lopez. Where is that coming from? All of a sudden, where is that coming from? We're trying to get players in, but what about the academy? I know we all say this, that not every academy player can get a chance to play in the first team, but we've seen Tyrique George. If we saw what we did with Rio Ngumewa, where I could say that there's been some reports at Chelsea FC that kind of move that we did this player by selling him to Liverpool will never happen again.
We didn't sell him to Liverpool. We didn't sell him.
He went on the free, was it?
He's a young player, so he could move freely, basically. So Chelsea would get like a compensation sort of training fee, I think they call it. Like what happened with Solanke when Solanke went to Liverpool. We didn't
and the same with
Omar Hutchinson, but Hutchinson to Chelsea, for example. Yeah, another example.
Yeah. So I was saying that I read a report somewhere from Chelsea, from some not Chelsea itself, but some journalists saying that Chelsea will not do what they did to that, looking at that player, because I read a little bit about that player. I'm not going far off from your question, but I read a little bit about that player regarding the tournament. There was one tournament, and the academy tournament that took place in France. This young boy emerged as the MVP of the tournament, man of the match, or the best player of the tournament.
Which one are we on about?
What was that?
Which one are we on about?
The real. I'm talking about real. Yeah. When the tournament ended, he emerged as the top player, best player of the tournament in France. The likes of Juventus Academy was there, Anderlecht was there, top football clubs academy were there. This boy took that prize. So I don't know how we easily allow him to go without giving him some kind of a promises, or let him know there's life here, there's more future here at Chelsea than anywhere else. Now, Liverpool, we don't know how things are going to, but if they manage the player very well, they have a good player on their hands. But besides that, we're going to put that aside. I've seen Chelsea also linked with Lopez. Why are we bringing in Lopez? If you have, I know Lopez plays in the middle, but we have Tyrique George. We saw his performance last season with Chelsea. Why can't we keep this player at the football club? Give him few game time.
Lopez won't be related to Tyrique George. Lopez would be an alternative option to Xavi Simons.
No, I'm saying
Simons. It's got nothing to do with Tyrique George, the Lopez deal.
No, you're not getting my point that I'm trying to build. It's got nothing to do with him, but I'm saying if you look at these deals that we are even doing, we're already following Xavi Simons. I know Lopez is an alternative, but what's the sense in it? What's the sense if you're looking for Xavi Simons, one competition that left hand side? We already have one, which is Tyrique George. We're going for Garnacho also at the same time. We're happy to bring in Garnacho, but they're not happy to keep what belongs to us, working for the football club. We're happy to sell that one for a fee of 25 or 30, and then having a sell-on clause on it. What's the sense in that? Why can't we keep our own academy graduate and then let him develop?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the nature.
I'd want to keep Tyrique George. I rate him.
I'll do that too. It's not about me rating him, but then at least every 2 years, you want one player to come from the academy that can go on to be part of the first team.
But also, they're only going to make it, and we know the stance on young players and academy players from Cobham or from abroad, whatever, when it comes to Chelsea, is that they only want the best of the best. I'd argue Tyrique George is among the best, personally. I think you just need to look at the fact that, the majority of his games were Conference League last season, but the back end of the season when he started getting minutes in the Premier League, he looked good. I mean, he got the equaliser against Fulham, which we then pushed on and got the 3 points in, which was critical to Champions League qualification. And then from that game onwards, Chelsea dropped, points in one game? I think we lost one game from that point. So his equaliser arguably kick-started the momentum for us to go the back end of the season flying, losing like one game, which was a Newcastle game with 10 men, and then go into the Club World Cup with all that confidence and go and win that as well. So, look, the kid I rate, and I think it's a stupid move from Chelsea. That's maybe harsh wording, but personally, I think it's a stupid move to get rid of him just to bring in Garnacho when you've got a kid there who you could use in the squad. Like, there's an opportunity there. Just, even if you gave him one season, and you went, okay, it's not worked out in the minutes he's got. Now we'll sell him, right? Even if you did that, where he's now full-time, just bang, here you go. You're going to get minutes in the Cups. You'll get minutes off the bench in the Premier League. You might even get some Premier League starts depending on fitness and injury issues and stuff like that. You'll get your minutes, right? Prove yourself that you should stay at the club long term. That's what we should be doing. But instead, we've gone, we'll sell him for 25 million. We'll sign Garnacho. It is what it is. Like, if he was on the A list for the Conference League knockouts, I can go, they're kind of tied with their hands because to bring new players in, they have to sell players from the A list, as we've spoken about plenty of times at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. So there's no reason there's nothing tying your hands to have to sell him.
That's why I said it's a very, very strange move that we're making. I don't understand it. I thought we have enough in the middle. Why are we, looking for Lopez? I know he's one of the top talent. He doesn't. He's underrated at Barcelona. He's underrated. We'll talk about that player as we go on. But yeah, let's focus on Alejandro Garnacho for now. But Stephen G, I'll come back to you in a second. Let me look at the chat and see what's going on in the chat. Some more from Cole Palmer. Thank you very much, Cole Palmer, for your comments. We are linked with Lopez. Absolutely. Came out yesterday. How far with Christopher Nkunku done? No, Christopher Nkunku move is not done yet. And if we're looking at, to be honest,
on to Nkunku in a minute anyway.
Yeah, we'll get to Nkunku here in a second. So we'll get there. Once we get there, we'll look into that also. So thank you, Kopama, for that question. Definitely, we're back on it. Garnacho, it's a small screen done, right? I don't think that's a small screen. It's going to end up happening. Alejandro Garnacho is one of the players that definitely will be at Chelsea Football Club. I know he's patiently waiting. Lopez news came out of nowhere. Absolutely. It came out of nowhere, and I don't really understand that move. I won't blame Xavi Simons if he accepts Tottenham move. The owners are dilly-dallying around, right?
What he means. I think like dilly-dallying, but Simons still wants Chelsea. We'll get onto it, but Simons still wants Chelsea as his priority, so I'm not worried at this point.
Right. Who do we have there? We have a Dynamite said our board is joking, telling Simons to wait for a whole summer to join Chelsea and will not blame him joining Spurs. And this is what happens. You leave. This is what happens. You leave deal for a long. Other clubs comes in and hijack the deal. Okay, this is what he means. That I don't know why Chelsea are waiting, telling Xavi Simons to wait for a whole summer, and that's what happened when you leave a deal for a long time. Other clubs would jump in and hijack that deal. From Daniel Knight, thank you very much for the comment from you, Daniel. Cole Palmer said Garnacho coming before Xavi Simons. That's from Cole Palmer. I know Cole Palmer hasn't liked Alejandro Garnacho. But guys, I'll say this, please, when a player comes in, you have to support it, because if you don't support a player, remember, if he start playing badly, it affects the team, because he's under contract with the club. He is definitely under contract with the football club. So I'll say that you have to support the player with all you can. All right. Don't forget the Champions League draw is on the 28th of November for the league phase for Chelsea. No, doesn't have to show. Stephen already corrected. Put the update there. It's just tomorrow. Okay. It's just tomorrow, so the update is right on the screen from Steven. Don't forget the Champions League draw is 28th. I guess it came again. All right, Xavi Simons off from
tomorrow. That's what happened there.
Okay. They clearly need to go. Todd Bowley should have moved Nkunku. Is Nkunku 9? Is it a flag or something on YouTube?
I don't understand what they mean. Should have. That makes no sense. I'm confused.
It's a bit confusing here. All right. Who is looking forward to the Champions League draw for Chelsea for the league phase? I'm looking forward to it. A big up to Kai. Kai from the behind the dugout, guys. Absolutely good content creator, good talker in terms of football. He speaks very well. He knows his football. Big up to you, Kai. I hope you're doing very well. Nice to see you on the show today. Who do you have here? We have Big Mo in the building. Says here we go. Soon on Alejandro Garnacho. I hope it will be. I'll be very, very happy if the Here We Go comes in whilst we are live today. I'll be very happy to embrace it. But big up to you, Mo. Goalkeeper. He's talking about goalkeeper the other night.
That's because of when I said about option 1, which is this, so option 2, which is that. And he said goalkeeper instead of Garnacho.
Yeah. Big up to you, Natalie Haywood. I'm sure I got the name right. Haywood said, I feel so sick on these Nash's deal. Is it? I don't think which one is Nash's deal?
Nash's Nacho, Garnacho.
Nacho deal? Probably. Okay, let me say this. Haywood, so would you change your mind if Nash's Alejandro Garnacho comes in, he gets his chance on the pitch and started balling, playing good football, scoring goals? Will you retake back your words? That's a big question when it comes to football club. That's a big question. So I know you guys are not happy, but once you join the football club, we got to support this player. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Big up to you, Scala. Says 40 million package is a free deal. I just want that rant out of the football club. That's the Manchester United fans talking, giving his opinion on Alejandro Garnacho. We need a centre back and a goalkeeper. It is a no, but getting a mid player. Let's get him from United. All right, from Hayward. Thank you very much, Hayward. One more time. And Jesse Football TV, big up to you, Jesse. Says big up, guys. So like and share the live chat, or share the live, please chat. Okay, thank you very much. From Jesse, big up to you, Jesse. I want Simons, period. That's all he wants. What if the one you want end up failing you? What if the one you want end up failing you, and the one you didn't want end up being the one that does the job for you? So we should have to be very careful on how we talk about these players, because none of them have been at the football club to play for the team. The only reason I'm a little bit high on Garnacho is because I've seen him play in the Premier League before. That's my only reason. He's a good player. Both are good players. They play different position. You can get more versatile with Xavi Simons, where Alejandro Garnacho is more one-dimensional on the left-hand side. You can get more, versatility from Alejandro Garnacho left, and then from Simons, he can play on the left-hand side and play in the middle at the same time. But he is a bit limited. Garnacho is a bit limited on the left-hand side a lot. But we need competition on that position. We need competition there. I've said it that Jimmy Gittins hasn't get a ground running yet. He's still struggling a little bit, but it will take time for him to get everything right. So thank you very much. Alejandro Garnacho. Okay, big up. Yeah, all from Kelly. Big up to you, Kelly. It's nice to see you guys in the show today. Absolutely. Thank you all for joining us in the show today. I'm going to be down with his comments, and I'm going to let the microphone off to Dan in the building, and also Stephen G to take over, continue with the panel, continue with the streaming. All right. So his co-panel said Xavi, an alternative to Lopez. Dan, okay.
This is an alternative to Xavi.
Yeah. Big up to you, Chelsea section. Ty in the building. Ty, not the Kai. Kai, we got half Kai and half Ty. So Ty in the building says, big up, guys. I hope everyone is okay. Absolutely. We are doing very well. Thank you very much, Kai and Ty. I hope you're doing well too, wherever you are watching us live. Guys, so don't panic. Simons from Rich Money Maker. Thank you very much, Rich Money Maker. Look, I couldn't get you your messages on time. I saw your messages when I jump on the stream, because I overslept, couldn't hear my alarm going off. So thank you all. I haven't even go through everything you sent to me. But guys, don't panic. Simons still want us. These UEFA rules has FUCKED things up. Or we might have to not list certain players to get Simons if we don't sell Christopher Nkunku and also Nicholas Jackson. Look like he will. He will be. I think he will be going. He will be going. From all right. So enough of the comments. We're gonna get things going. Welcome back to the stream, Dan, and good evening to you. I'm sure you might have heard the news latest on Alejandro Garnacho, brother. It's on the screen. From there, we're gonna move on to Xavi Simons and Nkunku news there. So yeah, I've gone through the comments already. Let's get this show going, guys.
Big up to everyone in the stream. Also, big ups to everyone in the chat. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I've seen this news on Fabrizio Romano. I don't believe 100% word of him because we've been looking up earlier. I've been looking up on every single journalist on every single page. More reliable posts has come out just a few 20 minutes ago. CFC Daily. He's the most person that brings Chelsea subscription. He's literally officially just came out with that Chelsea's offered 35 to 45 million to Manchester United. Man United still wants 50 million on Garnacho. They're not going to be lowering the price at all for Garnacho. They still want 50 million. They've cut literally. CFC Daily's also came out with the deal 3 times now. Chelsea's offered. Now they're going to be walking away with the deal on Garnacho because the 50 million mark is where they stand, and that's what they want. The thing is, Fabrizio Romano, fair dues, you've been coming out because you've been talking about it. So you want this to happen at Man United and Chelsea, to go to Chelsea with Garnacho. The news off now. Tottenham are in a race for Tottenham are in race for Simon. He still wants Chelsea. He's basically rejected Chelsea Football Club. He's rejected Tottenham. Sorry, he's rejected Tottenham. He still wants Chelsea. Yeah. We've now found out that Lopez is now deciding he wants Chelsea Football Club. Sorry, man. Can you go away from me? I'll speak to you afterwards. Go away. Go away. Sorry, my 2 kids are like coming out. MC, go.
Sorry, guys, for pulling that. That's all right.
And these things happen.
It happens. This is really happening.
Can I just point out, CFC Daily is not a reporter. He's an aggregator. Same as CFC Pies, Piss, whatever you want to call him, yeah?
No,
I don't know how you say his
name. It's same as you two. If you were doing that more...
This is what I'm saying. But I don't tweet out that stuff, yeah? They tweet out, they'll get the journalists they've said this. So he's not a reporter. He's just aggregating what they said. Because I said it, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes ago now. The Telegraph came out. I think it was Sam Wallace of the Telegraph or it was Matt Lloyd. It was one of the two. They both work for Telegraph. And they said, this was before Romano came out, saying that Chelsea are going for 35, like up to 40 million on Garnacho, is what they said. And then Romano came out and said that proposals 35 to 40 million. There's nothing said from Man United yet to give a green light. So all saying the same. It's not. Yeah,
sorry about that. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Now their kids are gone. Yeah, what I'm saying is right. The spots with CFC Daily. No matter what, he gets things right all the time. He knows he's got good journalists on his side that comes in and gives him the shout. There is officially Lopez. They're not looking to buy Lopez full out or on the price on Barcelona. Now Lopez, Florent Lopez is now told Barcelona he wants to join Chelsea. He wants to join Chelsea Football Club. The thing with the Lopez thing is a loan obligation to buy. So potentially Barcelona is now accepting that he wants to leave, and Barcelona also accepted to ask to loan obligation to buy. He's now officially. So no matter what, the Jackson is now a green light to Bayern Munich. He's now officially going to go to Bayern Munich. Waiting time once we can hear when he's going to be flying out there to have his medical, because they apparently accepted the loan deal to obligation to buy, and something else in that deal as well for Jackson, because they're also, it's like 20 million
Am
and
I right
plus.
to put that one up as he's talking about it?
Yeah, sure. You can go ahead.
So any day, guys, Xavi Simons wants Chelsea Football Club. He doesn't want Tottenham. He wants to get rid of Tottenham. Tottenham is basically, he's going to reject Tottenham. The whole point is, they're now officially now in talks with Xavi Simons, right? I just want everyone to be patient, right? I think the thing with Garnacho, because everyone, it's just Fabrizio Romano coming out of it. It's no what other journalists are coming out about Garnacho.
You've literally already pointed out the same thing. Daily post stuff from reliable people, yeah? He posted the thing that I'm pointing out from the Telegraph from Sam Wallace or Matt Law saying that Chelsea going up to 40 million for Garnacho.
I know that. But the 35-40 million, we know, Steve, right? Another journalist come out, saying they still want the 50 million round mark price on Garnacho.
Yeah, but let's be honest.
And we ain't gonna get. Huh?
Let's be honest. They'll accept 40 million.
They won't. They want 45. If it's not the case, they'll try and ask for 45 million up to something add-ons, around 48 million. So the thing is, if apparently they've rejected this offer from Chelsea for the 40 million, right? They've rejected it. Now, someone's saying they're going to walk away from this deal because the owners are not happy, because they're telling Winston Stanley no less than over 40 mil on Garnacho. They're telling Winston Stanley, you're not bidding 50 million for this kid. We want at least 35. They've offered so many different low prices on Man United, and they've gone to reject it. They're still standing their words. They want 50 million for Garnacho. The thing is, we know, as you see Man United fans, they're thinking, give us the 50 million. Not getting 50 million. You're delusional if you think you're getting 50 million on Garnacho. The owners won't not accept the 50 million mark.
50 guaranteed done. That's all it is.
I think it will be. I think what they'll try to do, if it's the case of it, Steve, it'll be a bit.
Total of 50. There's a difference.
Yeah, no, but what I'm trying to say, Steve, if it does happen, mate, if it did come say, I think Winston Stanley will say, well, we'll give you 40 plus 10 bonus add-ons. Well, they want 50 million. Yeah, they still want 50 million, mate. My sources have said that the Garnacho still wants 50 million.
Look at this.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. But they've rejected that, Steve. They've rejected
an agreement. Close to an agreement could be as little as 35 million plus add-ons.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say to you, other sources, Steve, have come out, and they're saying that it's agreement. We don't know what.
One that said that it's close to getting.
Okay, right, Steve. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say to you, mate, there's loads of other journalists coming out agreement. There's other CFC data, right? Even Dodge, even
reported one. This is what I'm saying to you, yeah. Daily reported the one from the Telegraph, which says that it's basically close to happening, and Chelsea are going for about 40 million. That's what.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Steve. But what I'm saying, there's loads of journalists saying agreement, and there's loads of journalists saying that the agreement has been collapsed, like it's been rejected. So I'm not believing till actually when it comes out of the Manchester United official saying how much it agrees to how much they're offering, because we haven't heard nothing yet on Manchester United football club side and also the Chelsea side. This thing with Fabrizio Romano, they're just copying out on Fabrizio Romano's word, right? And we know Fabrizio.
To say it.
Well, Matt Law, or if it's Matt Law, I don't trust Matt Law as well. Because sometimes Matt Law things gets wrong.
It was him or the other guy from the Telegraph called Sam Wallace. It was one of those.
Oh, Sam. If it's Sam Wallace as well, like he sometimes get things wrong or well. I don't trust none of them.
Every journalist in football gets things wrong. Do you know why? Because things change at a click of a finger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it could be agreed, and then the selling club goes, actually, we may have agreed this, but now we want.
Yeah, Alan Cook is a Man United fan.
Remember the one that happened? Who was it earlier in the window? Who was we going for? And they kept putting the price up. I can't remember who it was now. But we literally sat here and went, they're taking the.
Yeah, I know you're on about.
Because they just went, oh, closest, yeah, now we want more.
Yeah, I know you're on about. It was a winger, wasn't it? Not winger. Was it a centre back? I can't. Oh, no, you're on about. And we like offered it, and then they wanted more money, and they said no. They took the P word. No, and then we just walked away from the deal. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm my saying. Any day, I've seen a lot of other journalists saying that they've been rejected and they've got a walk away situation, and I'm hearing other journalists saying it's a green light. And even though, like, big ups to Mogbo with his sources, he said that Alex Crooks is a Man United fan, so it's rest my case. He's a Man United fan, so he's gonna come out with these things as well. So, but
even just him.
Yeah, but big ups to everyone anyway. I'll be 2 minutes because I've got my missus shouting at me.
All right. Thank you very much, Dan. We're joining here. DJ is joining us on the show all the way from London. DJ, good evening to you. Welcome back to the show, DJ. How are you?
Yeah, good evening, Nick. Good evening, Stephen. Big up to everyone in the chat. How are you guys all doing? You all good?
We are good. We are doing very, very well. It's nice to have you on the show today. I know you probably see the latest update on Garnacho, Xavi Simons, and Nicholas Jackson, and also most of it we could talk about Nkunku also because he is the middle of the saga. If this saga has to go on, Christopher Nkunku have to make way, Nicholas Jackson have to make way. We'll talk about a few things that also was being put up from his agent involving Nicholas Jackson out there. We're also going to talk about it here in a bit. So I'm glad you're joining us on the show today. Before DJ jump in, I want to acknowledge each and every one of you joining us on the live feed, the 27 of you watching live on YouTube. We really appreciate your time. We thank you all for being part of it. Having said this one bit, do not forget, remember, most of the time, dropping a like on the video, it helps the algorithm a lot. It helps YouTube or the YouTube platform recommend recommend the video or the live show to a lot of people who don't know much about this platform. So with you dropping it, it will help the channel go places. So if you haven't done that, please do me a favor, drop a like on the video and also share and subscribe if it's your first time joining us on the show. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much for doing that. Rich Moneymaker, thank you very much for your comment. I know we have addressed these already regarding CFC Daily. CFC Daily is just like what we all in the other guy we call Pies or PC or whatever his name is. They all aggregate or they report what other the journalists have reported. It could be let me give an example. I could be named CFC Daily, have an account, and I'm always reporting news from ESPN, news from BBC, news from CNN, news from TalkSports. I could be called CFC Daily. But then who is right and who is not right? We all don't know. Anyone can get it wrong. Anyone can get it wrong.
Pies as well also apparently has sources. He has about 3 accounts. The one he aggregates on. He has one that he uses to report news that he gets from sources. Okay. And then he's got a third one which I think is mostly for crash outs and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. And he's got a lot. He's got a lot to do. But thank you very much, guys. Willie Kelly, thank you very much. I hope our Spurs don't hijack the Simmons move from us. That's what his wish is. I hope it doesn't happen. Richmond Maker said that we will not drop 50 million. Was well said, legend. Dan. All right. Don't trust certain reporters because agents are paying them to do that, which I'm sure probably directing to aka Fab. I won't say your name, just Fab. CFC came out, big up to you, say £46 million for Alejandro Garnacho. What an absolutely joke. These owners are so clueless. we are more focused on Alejandro Garnacho more than Xavi Simons. No ambition, no ambition. To be honest with you, CFC gamer, and I understand your comment, but we all don't know what is going to happen in the future when these two players come to the football club. So for us to, I would say rate one player very low and have one player very high, which we all haven't seen them play in a football club before. I think it will be a bad thing for us to do as players because you might put so much expectations on Xavi Simons because of all the highlights you've seen. Then he end up coming to the football club and it becomes like somebody I can't mention names, but he's a good player. So please, let's not have so much hopes on it. Let's try as much as we can get anyone that comes in. We know they're all good players. And there's no guarantee also that Alejandro Garnacho can come to Chelsea and then hit the ground run. There's no guarantee. They all have to come and let's see what they can do for the football club. All right, so thank you very much. Stephen is showing the other accounts of CSC Chelsea Dodges report. We used Leipzig as small screen to track RB Leipzig. Yeah, I think that the Lopez deal is to force RB Leipzig to get things done on time. If that's what I'm reading into. Maybe the Lopez deal is not anything concrete, but they're using that to speed up because Chelsea have an alternative for Xavi Simons if deal didn't work.
That's what I've been saying to you as well.
Right. CFC Gamer, thank you very much. We clearly need a new centre back, a quality left winger, and a quality goalkeeper. So why are these owners only bringing in Alejandro Garnacho? Why? Joke owners embarrassing from CFC Gamers. 46 million for Garnacho, but these owners refuses to pay 30 million for Mike Manuel, a player that we really needed as deemed too expensive. But for Garnacho, we are overpaying and we don't even need him at this moment. We need a competition on the left-hand side. We need competition at the left-hand side, CFC Gamer. I know Garnacho is not you guys', but if you look at it, whoever comes in, Xavi Simons, Alejandro Garnacho, we need competition on that left-hand side. What do you call him in there? Pedro also, not João Pedro. Pedro can also play there, but then we need that competition on that left-hand side. We need that competition there. But thank you very much for the comment. Rich Moneymaker, Win Stanley wants him 50 million pounds, and Win Stanley would sell Chalobah to get him. The owners will go through that price. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Courtney, thank you very much. Courtney is said hi to, says big up to Nizam. Courtney, big up to you. Hope you're doing well. Over there, I'm going to make it snappy so I can get the panel waiting. DJ Service patiently waiting there. Simons, not happening. I've seen enough from Courtney. He said Simons is not happy. Abi, it's not happening. Abi's point, I really want, I don't care anyone about the anymore about this transfer window. We are buying players we don't need. And the players we need, the owners are refusing to buy them. Like Tyrique George. We should keep Tyrique George. And the whole, everything will be that easy for us because he was good last season. Why are we selling Tyrique George? It doesn't really make sense to me. We certainly should piss off if he wants to sell Chalobah. The owner should stop this from him. All right, so guys, I'll pin it right here. I'll highlight it. Big up to you, Mars. I've seen your comment. I'll come back here in a bit and go through some of the comments as well. Since the Newcastle and Liverpool not figure time, but Liverpool time now. That is from Mars. I've seen some of your comments, but yeah, let's hear from DJ. DJ, you've already seen the highlights. What's your reaction right now on that Alejandro Garnacho before we move on from there?
Hey, it looks like it's going to happen, doesn't it? I agree with the comments I do agree with the people in the comments, by the way. People, by the way, hit the like button, please smash and subscribe to the channel as well. Listen, I agree with some of the comments in there because if this Garnacho deal ends up happening and Xavi Simons does not happen, then you just know that it was down to Win Stanley Institute of why this particular transfer was done. Because I've seen this happen before, Nee. We saw this with Mike Mannion, yeah? He was a couple people we wanted. The sporting directors got involved. The deal was gone. It was done and dusted with. Okay, it never happened. Now they're going getting a player, obviously, of their choice. Obviously, it's Garnacho. Whether the manager wants it, I've got to believe it for myself to see if he really wants him. I don't know. I know he's talked about having about 8 attacking players for next season. Whether Garnacho is one of those players that he wanted as part of that attack, I don't know. But anyway, only time will tell. But I will, like many Chelsea fans, I will not be a very happy Chelsea fan if Xavi Simons does not happen. Yeah, on top of all this, because this is a player that was more or less turning every single club down to join us. He put himself out there to say, "I don't want any other club. I only want Chelsea. Chelsea's a club I only want." He's turned down Manchester City. He's turned down. He's turned down Bayern Munich, possibly Spurs. And if these guys come in now and completely mess up this deal, then you just know, like someone said, lack of ambition from them. Because for me, I think he's one of the players. The thing with Garnacho, sorry, the thing with Xavi Simons is he can give you two options. He can play as the attacking midfielder, and he can play as a winger. Yeah, Garnacho can only play one position, a winger. Now, if you're going to sit to me and say to me, that's all we're looking for is just one winger and that's it, then I'd say, okay, fair enough. But the fact that we've been chasing Xavi Simons all this time, who can play both the positions, and now Lopez has been mentioned. By the way, I don't think Lopez is like you guys said, I don't think he's a what do you call it either. I don't think he's just so I think there's genuine interest in him, and I think they do want him. So I
So,
don't think he's just a
what's
smokescreen. Yeah,
okay.
Lopez. I do honestly genuinely think they want him. And it looks like from what I'm hearing today, reports are coming out. He's informed the Barcelona bosses that he actually wants to go and play first team football. And he's not guaranteed that at Barcelona. And the fact that he's been given promises and the fact that he even had a chat with this with their camp, it looks like he wants to move as well. So look, I don't call it a smoke screen. If we end up getting 3 of them over the line, I'll be happy. But if it just means we're only getting Garnacho and we lose out on Xavi Simons or even Lopez, then let's be fair. It's not really what I call a. I wouldn't call it a good window from these guys in terms of that, because they promised and they put it out there that Simons is the one we want to go and get as well. And all of a sudden, they are prioritizing Garnacho over everybody else. And that for me, I think is a bit what do you call it from the club, but. Let's see what happens, as you said, Nee. You know, the possibility that Garnacho comes and both those other two comes as well. But at this moment in time, for me, it looks like Garnacho is being prioritised over the others.
DJ, would you boo Alejandro Garnacho, or do you think if it's you personally will not do that? Do you think the fans will boo Alejandro Garnacho if they unveil him or they introduce him at Stamford Bridge? If none of these players that we all like, the likes of Xavi Simons, the likes of
Yeah,
maybe Femi Lopez, jump and couldn't make their move to Stamford Bridge or Chelsea,
yeah.
do you think the fans will boo Alejandro Garnacho? And if
No,
so,
I don't.
is
No, no, Nee. They won't boo them. But what you will see coming from the bridge is it all go back to the owners, and this time the owners will feel it from the fans. This time,
okay.
last season they got away with it because we done well. We won 2 trophies, and the worst thing of all is, yeah, they're supposed to be backing our manager. Now, whether Maresca wanted Garnacho, no one knows this. The only reason why I know he wanted Simons because he did publicly say he's just the kind of profile player that I'm looking for and that I need at the football club, and he actually went out and said that, right? And if they're going to let him down and they're not going to bring Simmons in, then for me, what are you guys doing? Are you actually listening to our manager, or are you just doing what you want to go and do? Now, if you're looking to bring in Garnacho as a selling tool for later on, as we discussed on your platform on your shows a couple of other shows ago, but just buying him in and then you sell him for profit, okay, fair enough, I can understand that. But I don't think Garnacho is coming in to be sold for profit. I think he's coming in to be part of this first team football, to be part of the team. With Tyrique George also going, from my understanding, he's going to Roma. Okay, with that also possibly happening, there's definitely going to be an opportunity for Garnacho to be starting in this team. And I think he's going to come in and he's going to start over Gittins as well. So for me, if that happens, then you've got to look at the situation and say, okay, well, if he's the only one that comes in, by the time this window shuts and there's no Simmons or no Lopez as part of this, right? Then there will be some nice stuff coming towards the owners in the season. I think there will be, even if we go and do well, because in case we do get injuries, bro, something could happen.
Like, I agree. I agree what DJ's saying in there, because if we was promised from the board itself, from the directors, once Jackson and Nkunku leaves, they want bring Garnacho and Xavi Simons in. Now, sudden, this talk with Fabrizio and Mario coming out, it's all about Garnacho. 85% Xavi Simons, 90% Xavi Simons, 95% Xavi Simons, 100% Xavi Simons. Right now, sudden, if that's the case, we ain't got rid of Jackson yet, and there's no here we go on Jackson. So how they're putting how let's have a say, yeah, there has been no words about like things about Xavi Simons. If they're going in for talking to get actually signed in before we don't sell Jackson and we don't sell Nkunku, then why have you not gone and spoke to Xavi Simons before Garnacho? The whole point of this, like the thing, if Xavi Simons don't get sorted out, yeah, in this deadline day, there's going to be a protest, and the fans will not be happy with the situation bringing a kid to Garnacho in, where you've promised the fans that you and promised the manager himself that what he wanted, like he wanted Xavi Simons in for another, so he could place with like Cole Palmer.
Guys, there's someone at the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll come back to you guys. I'm gonna jump
So he could be a backup for Cole Palmer. Also, he could also play as a left wing side. If this is the case, you're not bringing Xavi's in, the fans are gonna be upset about it, and the fans will say about the sporting directors, because we know Winston Stanley, he is useless when it comes to things like this over deals. Look what he did with Enzo Fernandez. Who came in for Enzo Fernandez? It wasn't him. It wasn't the other Ed Stewart, yeah, director. It was the owners. The owners came in to get the deal over Enzo Fernandez over the line. It surprised me that these owners haven't came to and told Winston Stanley and Ed Stewart, what are you doing? Like, why are you focusing? Like, the manager needs to be backed, and if the manager wants Xavi Simons, he's also crying out for a centre back as well. Well, yes, we're bringing in Sarr. Now Sarr's gone back on loan to Strasbourg. If we don't get a centre back in this transfer market, we're going to be doomed as well, because the manager's crying for the players what he wants to bring into the positions what he needs, and these directors are more focused on Garnacho than any other player. And Garnacho comes in, yeah, and we only get Garnacho, yeah, and no other player in this deadline day, then Chelsea ain't serious to go win the Premier League. Chelsea ain't seriously to go to go win Champions League. Chelsea ain't serious to go win other cups, because you need more rotation in the middle. Cole Palmer's now out for probably roughly around six to weeks, yeah.
He's not going to be out that long. He's gonna miss the Fulham game. He's gonna miss the international games. They're not gonna play him to the international game, so he might come back after the international game. Yeah, he might be back for a second game after.
Yeah, but still, we're playing Cole Palmer over the top. We gave him Jackson's last season just to make sure he don't get much injury.
We didn't have any choice though, did we? Really?
No, I know we didn't have a choice, but then that's why if you need to bring Xavi Simons in, because he could play in that 10 role where Cole Palmer plays, where we could rest Cole Palmer in a couple of games. And if you're just going to bring a left winger, everyone's like praising Garnacho, what? Because he did a bicycle kick over Everton. What? The poor defence, what they've got in Everton's team. He did the bicycle kick, he did the Wayne Rooney. Honest to true, it is, if they're just bringing Garnacho in, then we're not a serious club to go win the Premier or Champions League this season. We need more. We need more protests of Xavi Simons coming in, and Lopez. If the loan deal happens with the obfuscation, that's very good, because he's attacking midfielder and also he can play as a left wing. But the situation is, we need Xavi Simons in, so he could be the role for Cole Palmer to go help the attack. And if they're just going to bring Garnacho in, we're seeing his stats. I don't think he's criteria. What do you think is if Garnacho comes in and scores banging roughly around 15 to 20 goals and so many assists? He was terrible at United, but everyone wants to praise Garnacho up because he's a star player and he wants Chelsea. Other clubs the thing after, like Tottenham could come in any day. Tottenham fans could say, "Oh, we're going to hijack Xavi Simons." We know full well it's not going to happen. We know full well. Look at Arsenal and Tottenham. Arsenal are now going to hijack twice of 2 players. Yeah, Insipid that we was apparently looking at by Leverkusen, and Arsenal laughing at us because we was apparently in talks with him. So anyway, to the Arsenal fans, you can't say you're hijacking of us because we've we know there was no talks about getting that centre back. We've looked at him, and now you guys are coming to go get him, and so's Tottenham. So if you go hijack Tottenham again with Insipid the centre back, fair play to you, like what you did with Eze. But Tottenham fans, delusional, yeah. You know full well Xavi Simons was Chelsea. He ain't going to come to your club. You could put how much bid as you want for Xavi Simons at RP Leipzig. He won't come to you. So we know there's a star player that wants Chelsea so much. And we had the same thing with Mike Magnon. Who wanted Chelsea. That collapsed because we offered some stupid price of money. He's been agreed for a contract for 31. So you need to hurry up, and once Jackson is the done deal by tonight by Bayern Munich, quickly go and get him in Xavi Simons straight away. Then get Garnacho afterwards.
Thank you very much, Dan, for giving us your point of view on it. Well, I see this. To be honest with you, if Chelsea fans or those that live in the UK, if they have to protest because of Chelsea not bringing in Xavi Simons, a player to me, I don't think we even need. If Chelsea did not bring in Xavi Simons, she doesn't bring in maybe Florian Lopez, it means that the football fans have to protest against the owners. And if the word that I'm hearing that the club, the manager is not being backed, that's a lot of baloney. Look, at this when the season came to an end, Chelsea brought in João Pedro. Chelsea brought in Delap. Chelsea brought in Gittins. And you're saying these players are not enough, that the manager is not being backed by letting the likes of Madueke. We don't have Mikhailo Modric. By brought in these players, you're saying the manager is not being backed? Stephen, what do you make of Dan's statement that the fans have to protest if Chelsea did not get Simons in and it's only Alejandro Garnacho?
I don't like Garnacho. We know this, but I wouldn't protest over signing of Garnacho. It's not worth it because it's not going to do anything, and there won't be enough people that are joining. But also, I don't know if you want to touch on this now or later. So I got it up because it had only just come out, the Nkunku thing with AC Milan.
All right. So just like you said, we lost DJ's connection for a second. So once you join...
he had to go to the door, didn't he?
No, he had to go because his bubble came out the door,
Yeah.
No, it's not about the Garnacho protest. It's about Xavi Simons, the sporting directors, if they don't bring...
Either way, Dan, you're not going to get enough people to do it, man. So, it is what it is.
Oh, yeah, it's true. It's true what you're saying, Steve.
How do you make a protest if one player that you're expecting, the fans want him at the football club, doesn't make it? So you have to protest.
It's not just going to be one player, though, innit? It's not going to be one player, though, because
who play again?
The Borders have promised that they will bring in a centre back in. They'll bring a centre back in for Enzo Maresca.
You know what to expect.
Yeah, you know how joke at the football club we're gonna look, football fans, we're gonna look in the eyes of the journalists or the media. It's a joke. If Chelsea spend that much money on these 3 players alone, the attacking phase, and they couldn't get this deal done, so it means that the fans have to be negative on these players. I don't get it, but But anyway, we're gonna move on from.
I see where you're coming from, Nate. But quickly, before anything, like the thing is, right? If the manager doesn't get promised in the club, okay, and ask what he wants, that the players he needs, he wants Xavi Simons, he wants a centre back. If the manager don't get provided to players that he wants, and the owners and the sporting directors
we've
don't.
Got other stuff we got to get to.
I know. Okay, I'm just saying it will happen because they need to get sacked otherwise, isn't it?
Well, I want to say this thing. I don't think the owners promised Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca has his obsession, what do you call it? Assessment on a player. a question that was being asked to the manager, and he said he is a kind of a player that will fit into that will fit into what he's doing. It doesn't mean that the owners promise you we're gonna get you this player. You get what I'm saying? It's just like Rubin Amirim is asking for a certain player, and they said, "Okay, what do you make of these player? Oh yeah, he's a good player. He will fit into what I do." And then United owners say, "Okay, we promise you're going to give it to you." That's a different thing. But there's no statement anywhere from the club that they've promised Enzo Maresca of Xavi Simons. You get what I'm saying, Dan? But okay, we're gonna move on. We know Scala is also here with us. Let's hear from Steven. Steven, what do you want to make of these news that just came up from Fab?
Yeah, so Romano's reporting that we've got contact with AC Milan over a deal for Christopher Nkunku. Active talks for new signing up front. Nkunku's been discussed in recent hours. Players open to leaving Chelsea in the final days. Well, we knew the majority of that. We didn't know AC Milan were there and go make an offer. But what I will say, it's an Italian club. Italian clubs don't like paying money, so brace yourself because this is probably going to be a loan offer. Just be prepared. That's all I'm going to add on that.
All right. AC Milan contact to explore a deal for Christopher Nkunku among attacking options. So I'm reading the game because when you're talking about it, I was just going through the comment, so I did not get exactly what you were saying. But Milan are in active talk for new signing in front. Up front, I'm talking about attacker, goal scorers has been discussed. Nkunku has been discussed in the recent hours. So thank you very much. This coming from Fabrizio Romano. Nkunku has been linked with a lot of, but I don't know what's the deal. What's the deal right now with Nkunku joining RB Leipzig? It doesn't make it easy for Chelsea to get Xavi Simons. Doesn't make it easy for Chelsea to get Xavi Simons.
It depends on wages as well. So I sent you an article yesterday, right? Where it says, for example, Mudryk, his wages, when you multiply it and then you factor in the transfer fee, you get the total amortization because it's the wages and the transfer fee. We only ever know as like the general public, the transfer fee. That's why I always go by transfer fee because obviously that's the easiest thing to go by on whether we're making profit, we're breaking even, we're making a loss, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I think it said that Mudryk covers, I think it was 2 or 3 of our signings. Because he was on the A list, even though he was banned, he was on the A list for Conference League knockout rounds. So by taking him off, we cover that annual amortization for, I think, 2 of our signings. But say Nkunku's on, I don't know how much he's on, but say Nkunku's on 160 grand a week, right? If you times that by 52, for example, right? That's 8.2 million. I can't remember off the top of my head how much he's got left on the books, so I'm going to quickly check that. It'll take 2 seconds because it's one of the most recently pinned. Transfer fee-wise, he's got 42 million. It's about 9.5 million per year, I think, that comes off of that. So if I add 9.5 million... his annual amortization is about 17.8 million. So we could clear that if we get rid of Nkunku, which would then allow us to obviously make more signings and stuff like that.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's hear from Scala. Scala, what's up? What's going on with you?
Yeah, just waiting for the game. It kicks off in another, 40 minutes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's probably one of a few midweek games this season because we are going to be playing one game a week, which it is it's been a mixed bag the starting of the season. So yeah, I don't know what to expect of this today. I don't really care too much about this game, even if it's against Grimsby, even if we beat them 8-0, 9-0. I don't know. I don't think we learned too much, but yeah. Good to have a midweek game so early in the season. Not that we will be having too much because I think the Champions League draw starts from next, or maybe it's this week. I don't know. So yeah, good to have a midweek game, man. I need to see what this manager is on, because I'm starting to lose faith in him. I don't know. I'm starting to really doubt that if he's the guy or not. So we'll see. I think in my books, he has got another 4 or 5 games. After that, for me, I will be hammering him out. So yeah, let's see what he does today.
Thank you. That's Manchester United. I'm about to ask you a few questions on the Garnacho. I want to hear his point of view on it, and some few dealings that they've done. So we'll get if you're United fan you're here, we'll get to those questions. If you have questions down there, bring it to the comment section below. But thank you very much, Willie Kelly. Thank you very much. He said, "What time does the transfer shut down on Monday? Is it 11 p.m.? I think it's 7. It's earlier than 11, right, Stephen? In the UK, what time is
it's 7 p.m. deadline, Lee.
7? Yeah, yeah. So I said 7. I was right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, DJ, on updating me on that. CFC Gamer said also, what happened if Tosin or Trevor Chalobah gets injured? That's a big question over there. I think addressing this, I know the panel would also like to address this. I know we still have Wesley Fofana there, but you can trust Wesley Fofana for a whole length of the season. But he wouldn't be the main guy start. He'll probably be coming from the bench to help the likes of Tosi and Chalobah. So should in case any of them get injured, he'll jump in. Maybe it won't be that serious. It won't be an injury that can take them for the rest of the season. Then by the time they get ready, then Fofana will jump back to the bench again. That's how I feel. So Wesley Fofana is there to cover up when any of these center backs get injured. But yeah, CFC Gamer is wondering. Big up to you, Raymond. Xavi Simons should go to Tottenham Hotspurs right now because Chelsea not serious at all from Raymond. Big up to you, Raymond. Nice to see you on the show today. Okay, CFC Gamer. Also, what happened to Trevor Chalobah is what I just read right now. Be careful. C Dante loves the sporting directors, and he will not have a word against them at all. And I know what Rich Moneymaker is saying. I won't get into it. Did you know I won't get into it?
Yeah, I know why, but I'll get into it. I've always say it. You're entitled to your views and your opinions. If you're not allowed to give your title and views and opinions on something, then what's the point? What's the point of talking about it? Do you know what I mean? If someone's going to ask you,
yeah, I get what you're saying. I thought you were talking about the comments.
No, bro. What he's saying is correct. No, what he's saying, what he said there is what I'm saying is, for me, it doesn't bother me what he thinks. At the end of the day, how I look at it, or any other fan thinks, because at the end of the day, how I look at it is we're all entitled to our views and opinions. We can't all have to agree on something. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
100%. I do agree with you. DJ. I do agree with you. And I don't, I wouldn't say your view or your opinion is wrong.
Exactly.
No. Unless if you want to base your view on fact, then I will jump on and say, no. You get what I'm saying?
It's true. And listen, and the thing of all is, it's not like I don't respect. I respect his others' views and opinions, because that's what they're there to do. But it doesn't mean we're all going to agree on the same thing. We all sing happy songs together because we're agreeing together. It doesn't work that way. Everyone is going to have their own views and opinions, and a lot of it comes down to the fact that whenever I talk about these directors, people seem to think I've got hate towards them, and I don't have hate towards them. I just want to see them do a little bit more with our football club than what they're doing. And going and getting the players that the manager might want, and maybe not managing. I get they've got to look at business perspective views where they have to go and look after the finance side of things as well, because we've got to sell for profit, because that's what we are now, a buying and selling club. I get all that part of it, all the finance side. I get all of that, but sometimes you have to still back your manager and get him sometimes the players he might want. Okay, and it's happy go lucky all round, isn't it? So I mean that's how I look at it anyway, Nick.
Thank you very much, DJ. A big question coming from CFC Gamer said, are these centre backs good enough for us to compete in all competition? I would say, to be honest with you, I'll tell you the truth. I don't think they're all good enough, to compete in all this competition. But you have to remember, one thing is you cannot build this team in just one season. It still goes on. And the reason why I'm saying this is Chalobah has been very good. Liverpool has also been very, very good. Tosin has also been good in part of the team that have won 2 trophies in one season under the leadership of Enzo Maresca. With so being, there's no reason for you to get them out of the football club thinking they're not world-class players, but they've shown world-class exuberance on the pitch when they have their chance by winning a tough game against the likes of PSG, the likes of those teams that we played against. These are the players that stood in to win those games. That's why I'm also protecting I'm protecting Sanchez, because he was part of the core of that team that won that success, or part of that success, 2 trophies in that season. So you don't want to distract the harmony of the team by bringing so many players in. And remember, if you want to bring players in that are world class, it means that you got to spend 60 to 70 to 80 million on these players, and you don't want to bring them in and keep the players that you've trusted, the players that have helped you achieve those 2 trophies last season, on the bench.
No. Lee, listen. I'll let you finish. I'll come into that one if you don't mind.
Yeah, which includes Sanchez and all those players. But if as time goes on, you will fading out Wesley Fofana, then you create more competition for those that you already have. Because Fofana is not going this season either. Maybe if he's going to go the following season coming in, he's going to end up leaving the football club. Then you can spend some money on 1 or 2 top world-class defenders that can compete against what you already have. That's what I'm thinking. So we cannot bring in 10 players like we did last season. We've already have how many? Is it 4 or 5? 4. I'm sure maybe 4. We've already have more than that somewhere on loan. But we had about 4 or 5 players already. Then you can bring in another center back in, and that can create competition. But you already have Fofana there. There's no need for it. Then you're gonna bring another goalkeeper. What about the goalkeeper that helped you won that trophy last season? You're gonna put him on the side. That can create this harmony or at the camp. All these things you got to put this in consideration. You get what I'm saying? So DJ,
yeah, I don't want to be too long on it, Nick, because I know you want to move on to other things. If I'm come the end of the season, bro, I'm evaluating my squad, all right, and my team has just gone and won has gone and won a cup winners. They've gone and won a conference cup, and they've gone and won the Club World Cup as well, right? Yeah, I'm then looking at that team and thinking ambition. Yeah, we've won 2 trophies already. Yeah, I want to go and win. I want to go and win everything next season. That's the mentality of a big club. Yeah, you want to go and win everything. Now, going back to the plays, we all know Wesley Fofana. We can't trust the guy for the whole season. He might come back, get injured. He's down. We're down a centre back. Okay, Badashili, fully not fit. He comes back. He might get injured. We're down a second centre back. You then look around and think, oh, what? With Levi Corlin, who is our leading tailsman, by the way, along with Chalobah, you're looking along and you're thinking, right? So we've already lost Levi Corlin. We've lost Badashili because we can't really trust to see if he's going to be fully fit for the whole season. Yeah, and we've also lost Wesley Fofana because, as we know, this guy's injury record isn't that great. Then the numbers are looking shortly. Yeah, then you start going and getting plays and putting players that would play in their positions. You go and start playing them out of position, and then things start falling out of place. Unless we've got ready-made centre backs in the youth team to bring in, then I'm saying okay, cool. And they're ready. Are they ready for the big stage? Because you got to remember one thing, Nee. This season we're not playing a Conference Cup anymore, so it's not about he can keep 1-11 for the Conference Cup and then one. He's got to play every single one of them plays, not only for competing for the Premiership, but also competing for the Champions League as well, also for the domestic cups. If Cole Palmer's, look, we all know we've lost Cole Palmer now. He comes back and gets another bad injury, reoccurs that injury. Then what we're going to do? We're going to rely on Estavo William. Brilliant. He's there. Excellent. We've got obviously Pedro Neto there. But at the end, then the numbers start falling shortly. This is why I said, this is why you do need, to some degree, you do need a bit of a bigger squad, because especially when you're playing in the Champions League is not a joke competition. Yeah, it's a real competition that every single big club that are in it want to go and win it, especially the big clubs. And we're one of those. That's why I'm talking about ambition. So you need to go and buy players to help this squad of players that you've already got. No one means because you're going and buying players. It doesn't mean, oh, that means, oh, you're going to be dumped to the bench. You're going to be left out. No, no, no. It's not about that. The club will not forget what they've gone and done. But they'll also understand these players have played so much last season that they're going to need a rest. That's why Lavia couldn't stay fully fit last season. Caicedo got a knock a few times. He came back. This is what I'm trying to say you need.
About number of games. Lavia is an injured player. He was
Caicedo, bro. I'll give
He's
Caicedo.
talking facts. He's talking facts. I think
Caicedo,
DJ's
though,
talking
bro, right?
facts.
Caicedo as well, Nee, right? Yeah.
Hold on.
This kid.
What do you mean he's talking facts again? Dan, what do you mean he's talking facts again? He's talking about, I gave him an example of Lavia.
Yeah.
Lavia,
You're right, Lavia. Yeah, he wasn't full on.
No. What I'm trying to say is here, the way what DJ's talking facts is because players who played last season play so many games, and this season, Caicedo and all that, like, I haven't really had the rest. I've had 2 weeks, and they'll be over knackered. And if they get injured, we ain't like DJ says, we haven't got replacement. That's why you need. That's why when he says about ambitious, in bringing ambitious players that could help that line of the on with the team with Caicedo, so like the Enzo Fernandez, because Cole Palmer now has got injured. He's now not. He's going to miss the Fulham game. Now he's going to probably the international, and still we don't know. He might be fully fit coming back for the Man United games, and after that we got Brentford after Fulham. We got Brentford, like the Brentford and the Man United game now coming up. So we need players that is ambitious like Xavi Simons, because we need players like that and quality centre backs, ambitious centre backs in that could help us go win the league. And if we ain't got that, we're just back to square one again.
This is what I'm saying, DJ. Where I started from. I'm going to make it just 10 seconds.
Sure.
I know you said we need a bigger squad, but where I'm leading to is if we need an upgrade of these players that are better than these players to come and beef up the squad. Once you already have your starting 11, you're going to upgrade on a 60 to 80 million centre backs. And if you already have your starting 11, which is Trevor Chalobah and Levi Colwell in that position, what do you do with these players that you spend million on? They will not be playing back up. They won't be happy sitting on the bench because you already have the starting 11, DJ.
You got to remember, Nee, right? Yeah, the only reason why you've mentioned 60 to 70 million is that's because everyone knows this is Chelsea Football Club. The price goes 10, 20 times, percentage goes higher up than what the player's worth. And if the club is silly enough to go and put that kind of money down for that player, then they're silly enough to go and do that. I'm not saying you have to go and buy a 60 million, 80 million pound defender to come in and replace a Chalobah or a Levi Call if they were to get injured.
Better than this.
You can still go and get that player, Nee. This kid that Arsenal signing, is it Hikapi? He ain't worth 60 million. We all know that. He ain't worth 60 million. That's what Leipzig. That's what Leverkusen are asking for him.
That's right? What I'm saying.
But it doesn't mean Chelsea go and spend that money on him and get him for 60 million, does it? They put their offer down and they said, "This is what we think he's worth. Either accept it or you don't, or we move on to the next target." That's what you do.
Well, that's what we're doing. They do with Alejandro Garnacho. This is what we want to do. This is what we want to do. If you don't want it, then that's the player.
But at the moment, what we're talking about, though, is centre backs, and we're talking about the midfield, because we talked about Cole Palmer. We alluded to Cole Palmer there, right? Yeah, we've got Estevao who can come in there and help him there. Brilliant. We've got him there. Who else can play in that role? Maybe you can put João Pedro there, maybe. But I'm looking around, I'm thinking, number 10s out there. Who can be your number 8s or your number 10s out there? You go and get me a Xavi Simons that we're discussing, and you go and get me a Lopez. They come in straight away and fit that bill, which means you don't have to put so much pressure on Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer can relax out, chill out until he's fully fit. And then we know Cole Palmer's an automatic starter in the team anyway. He comes back into that team no matter what. He's an automatic starter. But you need to bring in players to help the players out. Because as I said before, Nee, this is not the Conference Cup anymore. We're playing in the Champions League next season, along with going after the Premiership and all the domestic cups that are out there as well. Okay, these players have hardly had much rest, as you know. After their season finished, mate, they went and played the Club World Cup. They stayed in that right until the final and won it. 2 weeks rest they've gone and had, right? Okay, and for me, that at some point will catch up with them. It will catch up with them. Okay, and this is why you need players to automatically come in and help the likes of Cole Palmer and players like that because they're going to need that this season. That's all I'm basically saying, bro. Your argument is right. What you're saying, okay, what you're agreeing to me, I'm also saying to mine, which I think is right, because I do think you do need players to come in if your existing players get injured. And there's that, unfortunately, with us at this moment in time,
Yeah.
that could happen to us.
Okay. Thank you very much, DJ. Both, I agree with you 100%, and we're both making sense. You get in terms of money-wise, you spend so much money on this player, he's not starting for you on the bench. Although the competition is big, but you have your trusted starting 11, which I don't think those new guys coming in are going to be until someone is injured. And what you're saying also is, I don't know if you can get. It's very difficult, very, very difficult.
One more question for you, Nee. When was the last time Enzo Maresca started 11 2 games in a row? He makes changes every game he plays, bro. He doesn't stay with his 11.
The attack, DJ. The defense is always stable. The defense,
but in general with the attack. But what I'm saying is he does make changes when he needs to make the changes. And he doesn't always start with the same 11. Yeah. So
he's managing certain players, like Reece, for example.
Yeah.
But the defense is what you don't mess with. The defense is what you can be juggling with, and switching players here and there. But the attack, you can do that. Attack is be easy, but the defense is very, very important.
Yeah, but he's been doing that, though, Nee.
He's not had a choice. But either way, he's not had a choice because he's making sure Reece don't get injured and protecting Reece.
That's it.
But Nee, how many more things you want to touch on? Because this one's just come out.
Go on the next one, Stephen. Go on the next one. Xavi Simons on the stream if you have it there. Xavi Simons is the next one.
I'll get to Simons in a sec because this one just came out as well. And if I remember rightly, this guy's reliable for French news. And it's Santi from Santi.
Dan, are you there with us?
Huh?
Dan, are you there with us? Oh, okay. Oh, come on, Dan. You don't have to do that.
And so he's actually saying that there's an agreement reached with Nkunku and Milan for a contract to June 2030, which would be 5 years, and that Milan are preparing to offer 30 to 40 million euros. But this is the good bit, right? I'm going to zoom in on this bottom bit for a second, right?
Okay, go for it. Guys, keep a comment coming. I'll come to it. SDT, thank you very much for your comment. Then Pies, we have a Pies. Co-Palmer said Pies. All right, a PCO Pies.
Whatever. I guarantee it's probably this.
Okay.
But yeah, this bit. Look, Leipzig and Aston Villa want to propose permanent transfers. Okay, Leipzig, let's talk. Please, let's talk. Because we want Simons. Simons wants Chelsea. You want Nkunku. Deal done. Very simple. Everyone's happy. Let's get this done. Let's move our you-know-whats and get it done. Because then Nkunku's happy. Simons is happy. Chelsea are happy. Leipzig are happy. Everyone's happy. It's done. Problem solved. You solved 2 transfers in one. I said this. Why? I think we probably proposed this to them as well. And they probably went, nah, we'll do a loan. All of a sudden, they've obviously heard from us or from the agents of Nkunku, oh, these clubs are offering permanence. Chelsea only accept permanence. And what? All of a sudden, they want to do a permanent deal. Like, come on, guys. Just pay us 40 million. We'll give you about 50, 60 for Simons. And it's done. It's really that simple.
Yeah.
But yeah, I only went to this as I rejoined because it literally just came out as I was trying to get back on.
What do you make of that, DJ?
Yeah. Again, what Stephen has just said is, as always, 100% spot on. And yeah, let's not mess around here. You know, we know the player wants out of Chelsea. You got 2 clubs that want him. Milan want to pay the 30 to 40 million. Pay it. You have him on a 5-year contract. The minute he's out the door, Xavi Simons through the door. And yeah, everyone's happy, as Stephen said. Can't complain with that at all, mate. I'll also then throw. I will still go and get, despite all that, Stephen. I will still go and get Lopez on loan from Barcelona, bruv.
Nah.
That'll seem that'll work for me, bruv.
I'm good.
And Garnacho and Lopez.
It's not
bruv,
that I don't
on
rate
loan.
him. I've not seen a lot of him, and I don't see the point in getting him
Do you know-
Simmons
do you-
and Garnacho.
Do you know he did his coaching back? He done his scholarship with Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason why. And Cole Palmer, that's why I think the reason why it's been mentioned probably because of Cole Palmer. I don't know, but he done his
No
scholarship
idea.
with Cole Palmer. So yeah, but not ideal, mate. Listen, I think we want these deals to happen, don't we? So yeah, the minute it get done, we get Simmons in, mate. Garnacho's in.
Mhm. I
Maybe we
said
get
this
one
to
more in
people
after.
earlier, bro.
Maybe we get
People
one
are
more in after.
panicking.
Yeah.
People were panicking earlier, going, "We're not going to get Simmons, this, that, and the other." I went, lads, if we have to get rid of Nkunku to get Simmons, the likelihood is we have to do that to get Lopez. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
difficult to understand. As soon as that Nkunku deal comes in and gets done,
Yeah.
Simmons.
Yeah.
It's
No, agreed, bro.
literally so easy to understand, and people just get so stressed out over nothing. Like, guys, calm down, man. If Nkunku goes, we're getting Simmons. It's fine.
I think what it is that I think what it is. I think why fans have just got a bit. What do you call it?
It's dragged on a long time.
It's dragged a long time, bro. Right? And when we were told about this deal for Simmons a long time ago, it was not mentioned to us that we had to sell to get Simmons in before. That was just something that was just all of a sudden
it was
thrown in the at one.
Oh.
I think only then.
He's I did that for a reason. Helping you out, DJ. I was helping you out.
Dang, bro. Sorry, I was just. She came to
Darling was right. Your darling was right there.
Yeah, she was. She's gone upstairs now.
Yeah,
she's gone up. She's gone up.
Okay. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. You were talking, DJ.
Yeah, no. Well, like you said, I think that's the reason why a lot of fans are a bit concerned with it. I mean, I was at one point concerned with it because I'm thinking, what exactly is going on? What exactly is going on with? Sorry, Neil, I'm going to put this on thing on. What exactly is going on with it all? Yeah, but yeah, I mean, now it's knowing that's going to happen. Yeah, now we know. Now we know. So, what do you call it? I'm thinking, yes, it's good. It's going to happen, and rightfully so.
Thank you very much, DJ. That's from DJ. Legend DJ.
Can you stop running here? They can see you. Yes.
Need just quickly. I'm gonna put this up for 2 seconds. Yeah, just quickly, because this came out earlier today, and now it's all starting to connect. So Simmons is still leaning towards Chelsea as his preference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chelsea are about to sell Nkunku in order to make space. Spurs communicated that Xavi's one of their options, but Tottenham's still very far from a deal. This is from that Sasha Tavaleri or whatever his name is, yeah? But look at the time this came out, right? 5:53 p.m. UK, yeah? So literally about half hour before we started streaming, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We're now, an hour and a half into the stream, and now we're hearing AC Milan want to do a permanent for Nkunku. Aston Villa want to do a permanent. Whoever the other one was want to do a permanent. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then we also see at the bottom of it, which I had up a minute ago, but I've changed it over to this one because it's now starting to all connect. That's why I came back to this one for 2 seconds, right?
Okay.
That Bayern Munich might re-enter for Nkunku as well. Also, Fab's done his probability meter thing on Jackson to Bayern. What percentage do you think he's given? Just quickly, Jackson to Bayern. What do you think he's given?
50%.
He's given 55% chance. So he explains it as well. He says 55% chance. There's an issue with the formula. Bayern say loan only. Keep an eye on English clubs still. He then says Garnacho. How much percent do you think he gave Garnacho to Chelsea?
85.
90% chance.
Oh, the latest one. Okay, 90%.
Chelsea have submitted £35 million plus add-ons, totaling £40 million. So 35 plus 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the offer that Chelsea have placed down for Alejandro Garnacho. 35 million fixed with 5 million add-ons, totaling 40 million for Garnacho is the offer that Chelsea have put down. And Fab's giving it a 90% chance of happening. Flipping here we go meter. Flipping X. Do you know what? I'll mention it. I've mentioned it because he explains the reasoning, yeah? And that's why I've mentioned it. But at this point, his almost like probability meter, so to speak, yeah? His here we go meter, yeah? It's just a joke. It's a new thing. It's a joke. It's got to be a meme. It's got to be just comedy. Like, do you know what, Nee? Do you know what my here we go percentages? Xavi Simons is 70% to Chelsea.
70%.
That's my one.
DJ, what about
Nkunku to sort? If we sort Nkunku, then it's 100%.
I'm 100%. DJ,
What's
the percentage?
At the moment, I'm going like he moved it up. He moved it up, didn't he? Was it from 75% to 85%?
Yeah,
I can't even remember.
Yeah, something like that. In fact, I'm going to drop it down by 5%. I'm going to drop it down to 80%.
You know what? I'm giving it 45% because there's nothing different here besides the player saying I want Chelsea alone, and there's no other club into this until Nkunku is being sold. If he's still at the football club, Xavi Simons stay at 25% for me.
I'll say one thing to you guys. Don't rule out. This is the one for you guys. Don't rule out Lopez on loan to Chelsea. By the way, just a new one for you guys.
Yeah, and on loan. Yeah, that can happen.
On loan.
That can happen. Yeah,
because he wants first team. He wants first team football. And he's not saying he's going to get that Barcelona at the moment.
Yeah, with an obligation to buy.
I don't know if that's going to be with that. I think it probably. I don't know where that will be. I think it'll just be a loan with an option. But let's see what happens on it. Let's see what happens. I'm just saying, don't rule it as a loan move at the moment.
The option will be good, no obligation. If it doesn't work out for him, like others, they will send him back. We'll pay the loan fee and we'll send him back. But anyway, I want to love you forever. Thank you very much. I want to love you forever. Sending down and everyone on the panel and in the chat. Big up to everyone here. Thank you very much. I want to love you forever. Rich Moneymaker said my contact just told me about Christopher Nkunku to AC Milan. Absolutely, that is true. There is some links there. AC Milan wants to make a deal permanent, like Steven said, right on our screen. And
over to Jackson one. Sorry.
Yeah. And then Nicholas Jackson also. Okay, we have a Jackson news on the screen. Big update. Spurs want West Ham players. Lucas Paqueta. Look at Paqueta. Spurs are done if Paqueta leaves because these are the only top two players.
You mean West Ham are done?
West Ham are done. Oh, I said Spurs.
Potter's going to be sacked very soon as well. By the way.
Yeah.
One in there.
Right now.
They lost 3-2 to Wolves last night.
They
were like 1-0 up
after leading.
It
was 1-1. They went 2-1 up, didn't they?
Yeah, and then they got conceded like 2 in 3 minutes. But yeah, Potter gets sacked, and then it'll be worse if they get rid of Paqueta because then they don't really have much attack anyway.
They should, if I was the two West Ham players, there's two players I'll get out of West Ham here. Paqueta's been one of them. What's their captain's name again? The captain,
Jared Bowen.
The one who, I'll take him. He shouldn't be there. He should go to another club. Man.
He's a good player. He's a top.
He was West Ham as a kid, no?
Yeah, he is, but he deserves better than what they're giving him at the moment, man. I've got to say.
Do you know what? I'll sign Jared Bowen if it means that we don't get Garnacho and just to wind up.
You know what, Stephen? I'm 100% on you, bro, on that one. I'll take Bowen. No, I'll take. Listen. I'm listening. I have to go on. For me, you're talking levels now. Yeah. Okay. And for me, he's much better than Garnacho, by far for me. I think he's wasted at West Ham, even though he's their captain.
They don't play in the same position, don't they? He plays on the right. Garnacho plays on the left.
Yeah, but still, he's played both positions. Yeah, he has played both positions. Even though right is his more predominant place, but he can play on the left if need be.
Hopefully, Garnacho will prove DJ wrong that the chaos United making look so bad. But with the right manager, right team, I can excel to be a better player. I hope so.
Just one thing to you guys. You know what Dan was saying earlier about the journalists getting things. I mean, he was saying this one as well because we're talking about saying what Ben Jacobs and what everyone has said. Even Ben Jacobs has actually come out and said about 34 minutes ago that Xavi Simons is understood to be open to joining Spurs even though Chelsea have been his long-standing preference all summer. So even Baker, even Ben Jacobs is saying that as well now.
Saying what?
Saying that he'll be happy to join Spurs.
Yeah, I'll send it. I'll send you the, what do you call it? Hold on, I'll send
When
you
this same
both of them.
player come out many times and say that he doesn't want any other, he even rejected. I saw something somewhere that Spurs are not going back to Xavi Simons again. I saw something earlier on before we started the stream. Spurs are not going in back for
So
Xavi.
we know this, Lee, right? So we know this, yeah. Okay, you've just said it. Is that caught you? So if we know this, why is Ben Jacobs saying something completely different then?
Well, just like the same thing with Fabrizio Romano. He came out to say something different regarding the interest to Lopez.
But there is interest in Lopez, because it was actually Ornstein who dropped that first, by the way, that bomber on Lopez, and I have more reliability in Ornstein than I have in any other journalists. So I actually believe that story.
He said that Chelsea have contacted his agents.
Yeah.
Chelsea have contacted the Lopez people, the agent, and talking to them, but there's no club-to-club communication. Then
that's correct.
Fabrizio Romano said that there hasn't been any club-to-club communication. There hasn't been any personal communication between agents and Chelsea. There hasn't been nothing. There's been no bid, at least nothing at all in it. So
Romano did come out and say there's been contact with his people, if I remember rightly.
There's been contact with his people. No. He said there's been nothing in his video. I watched the video from.
He said that he's on the video.
There was something earlier as well. I'll try and find it.
No, that was probably later today, because people were like, "This guy is just messing around." But
basically,
in video.
All he's doing, guys, right, is what happens is they these journalists, what they do is they scrape off one another, right? So if David Ornstein has said one thing, then what will happen is Romano then will come and say something else, but he'll say the same thing, but he'll make it slightly different.
Even though we know he's got it from someone else.
Yeah.
You know about what Romano in his video, he's trying to tell people that Ornstein is not credited. Don't rely on Ornstein. From the way he make it sound. He didn't say directly, but that's what he was trying to sound like. There has been nothing.
Yeah.
But let you got to know that after Ornstein have tweeted, there's been communication. Then the other reporters came in that there has been communication from Chelsea and representative of Lopez. And the same thing I was watching a Spanish media, where the journalist was on that Spanish, just like maybe like a or something
on a podcast show. Yeah.
I
saw that. There was a video for that.
Yeah, and the journalist was saying there's been communication from Chelsea and the people of Lopez, but what did we hear? Fabrizio Romano said there's been nothing. He was trying to say what Austin said was wrong. There's nothing. They don't take that serious.
And what I can tell you is Lopez does want Chelsea, by the way, because even though he's saying, but Barcelona is his ambition, whatever, but he does want Chelsea, because at least he knows when he comes to Chelsea, he's going to be guaranteed game time. Whereas at Barcelona, I don't understand how he's not guaranteed game time there. When I look at their players that they've got there, how is he not getting into that team? I just don't know. But he comes to Chelsea. Listen, I won't be disappointed if he comes in. Yeah, we get 3 of them in.
They don't value.
You see how I was looking at it, guys? I was looking at it this way, right? You know, when we were talking about these players coming in, I know for a fact Nicholas Jackson and Nkunku are to be gone to bring room for Garnacho and obviously Xavi Simons, right? But then I'm also thinking, okay, is the room for Lopez coming in for the room because Carney Chukwuemeka's gone from Chelsea? Is that another reason why they're going in for Lopez? Because Carney's now left. So that could be another reason. That means it's offered up another third midfield spot in that position.
The squad last year, so
I know he wasn't in the squad, but he'll come in to be part of that. That's what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say, and maybe that's the reason why. I'm just trying to put 3 and 3 together, guys. You know what I'm saying in that way,
Would you say if they bring in Lopez, it means that they're being ambitious now? the ambition, sign of ambitions is right
Yeah,
there.
showing some ambition. Yeah, because at the moment, I just think we are. Whether, like I said to you guys, and I don't want to go because I know you want to move on with this with the stream, guys, and I don't want to be one for harping on about it. But I'll just be quick on it. I said it already. We need a big squad because of because of what we're competing in next season. So you need to bring in players to come in and help the squad out that we've got at the moment. That's all I've been saying on that. That's it. So I don't want to keep going into it more.
Thank you very much, LBJ. Guys, don't forget to like,
subscribe,
comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your subscription, it helps the channel a long way. It helps also recommend the channel to a lot of people out there who don't know much about the BlueClouds Media YouTube channel. So don't forget to drop a like on it. We still got some few information. We got to go through it. Bigger Teoflos Amor said good evening to you guys. We Chelsea fans are waiting for the club for the club who want to sign who do want to sign or outgoing and incoming players. Sterling, Sterling, Nkunku, Chukwuemeka, and Disasi. Why is Chelsea chasing Lopez instead of Simons? I think they're trying to do both. If they have the chance, they can do both.
It now looks like Nkunku's got to go. Disasi has interest from Sunderland and from Bournemouth. Bournemouth sounds like a loan, but if he goes to Sunderland, it'll have to be permanent because you can't have more than 2 players on loan from one club in the same association as you. I think it's the rule.
I'm on Sunderland.
So they've got Mark Gee on loan already. So Sunderland wouldn't be able to loan Disasi; they'd have to buy him permanently. But also on top of that, who was the other one? Carney's already gone. That's confirmed today. Yesterday. Sorry. And then they're not chasing Lopez instead of Simons. Lopez seems kind of like a pressure tactic in my mind to get Leipzig to move. Now, magically, AC Milan, Leipzig, and Villa want to offer permanent deals for Nkunku. Notice how I...
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve, say that again, bro. Sorry.
So it helps Chelsea with Simons.
What was that you just said, Stephen? Sorry, can you repeat that again, bro? I was so busy. What did you say about that? Just now?
About Lopez.
Yeah. What were you saying? You think it's a smoke screen?
I think it not a smoke screen. I think it's a pressure tactic because now all of a sudden, all of AC Milan, Aston Villa, and Leipzig want to do permanent. Yeah. Remember, Bayern Munich and Leipzig only wanted to do loan deals for Nkunku before. Now AC Milan, Villa, Leipzig, and potentially even Bayern Munich all want to do permanents for him. Chelsea want Simons, so it makes sense that it could be a pressure tactic to get Leipzig to come in for Nkunku, get that deal done. Subsequently means that Simons gets done. But I don't want to keep going on Simons because we've got other stuff to touch on. But it links in with the comment about Lopez, so I just wanted to. And just one more thing to add.
Do you know when the comments came out yesterday regarding Lopez? They said there was another club looking at him, but they didn't give the club's name who that club was. There was another English club. No, bro, it's Bayern Munich. Club. Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich won it. That's the other club looking at Lopez.
With the Lopez thing, yeah, right. There is a loan.
Club as well.
There's a loan obligation to buy from Barcelona to Chelsea. He's now officially come out. He wants Chelsea Football Club, and I think the thing with Lopez, I think that'll go over the line. The Xavi Simons, like where you just come out with all that stuff on Twitter, it's happening. Like we just need to know it's happening. Just got to be patient. Everyone's going high off their horses and panicking that this Xavi Simons ain't going to go over the line. Everyone's panicking, right? I still think the Garnacho is still a smokescreen. I think if it was seriously, because I've just had a phone call from one of my mates, yeah, and I just asked him something to help me out with something, and he's literally, I was cooking, sorry Nick, because I'm cooking now, like family dinner, because I meant to cook. My missus was moaning not cooking. I've just been off the phone to him for 15 minutes, just had a chat with him just then, and he's told me something about IP Leipzig and Liverpool. The IP Leipzig, needs a replacement as soon as possible. Because Xavi Simons, they want Harvey Elliott. Tottenham has officially he said also, Tottenham has officially bid for Xavi Simons to try and push Chelsea to the edge to make sure the Xavi Simons needs to hurry up to go to Chelsea. He's told me as well, Tottenham is officially going to put the stand market at the same price as what we've offered to IP Leipzig. But Chelsea are in the front tiers, because now Xavi Simons has now officially heard about Tottenham put a bid in, and Xavi Simons has now rejected it. His heart is Chelsea. He's also said that he's patient. He's patient to get things. Why Chelsea gets rid of Jackson and Nkunku off the books to go over the line to another club. He has officially just came out and said he's patient.
We know that he's rejected Tottenham once. And
Yeah,
Chelsea his preference.
But
Still,
then-
that's been reported by
Yeah.
so many people already.
But then
yeah,
Ben,
yeah.
but then Ben Jacobs, sorry, Steve, sorry, guys, yeah, but Ben Jacobs, as I said earlier on, has also, I know he gets things wrong as well. I don't always believe what he says, but he's also said that he would consider Tottenham as well. That's what Ben Jacobs said about 38 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
this is
then-
what I'm saying, DJ. This is so. Well, before you change the subject, quick, because I
No, I
just
wasn't
want to
going
quickly
to change
finish
it.
on it.
All I was
Okay.
going to say is, well, if we can't sell Nkunku, of course he's going to be open to Tottenham if Tottenham are the only other club interested in him.
Yeah. Well, this is what I'm saying, Steve. Is before I quickly I'll just quickly finish my
Okay,
point.
Dan,
Yeah.
let's try and
Yeah.
make it quick because we're nearly.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to do, bro. Yeah. What my mate has said, right? He said Tottenham's put a same price tag as amount as what Chelsea Football Club has bid for IP Leipzig, around 60 marks, something add-ons. He's now officially rejected it. He's patient that he knows that the deal's over the line. He wants Chelsea. So the thing with like he's told me Jackson in a couple of hours we'll hear Nicholas Jackson's here we go going to Bayern Munich. He said Bayern Munich are now pushing for Nicholas Jackson to go over the line for Bayern Munich, and they've accepted a deal. They have literally accepted a deal with Nicholas Jackson. It is going to happen. Once he said Jackson's gone to Bayern Munich, that's when they're going to speak to IP Leipzig, and also IP Leipzig are still in talks with Liverpool for Harvey Elliott and some other kid from a Dutch league. He said IP Leipzig are looking at a guy from Dutch league and looking at Harvey Elliott. If they can't get Harvey Elliott over the line, then they're going to move on to this other guy in a Dutch league to try and see if they could get that replacement for Xavi Simons. The Xavi Simons is, we know he wants Chelsea Football Club, and honest truth, he's going to be patient. So and I've asked him about Lopez. He's told me Lopez is an option that Chelsea are looking to bring into the Chelsea Football Club because Xavi Simons and Lopez are best friends since Barcelona days, since their academy. They've always been best friends. They are looking to. Lopez has now officially said he wants to move to Chelsea to get first team football. Barcelona are now in talks with Chelsea to get the loan to obligation, to buy for Lopez. How well?
All right, so I think we've lost Ben.
Sorry, guys. My headset. Sorry, it just cut. How well it does, in the season, that's where we'll offer the chance for Lopez for next season. But I've got a phone call, guys. I'll be 1 minute.
All right, thank you very much, Dan. And DJ is back. Now we can see DJ. I'm sure if DJ saw my message, DJ, we can see you.
Need you want to do the
DJ app? Yeah.
It's nearly 2 hours.
Yeah, better try and wrap it hard. Very, very hard.
You could smash your leg in it.
Oh, mate, yeah, you can tell, you could hear it, couldn't you?
No, you could just tell by the reaction.
See,
Yeah, mate, that's a thing.
See,
When you're you know what it's like, Dan. When you Steve, when you're tall, that's what happens when you're tall, bruv.
Bro,
It's
I'm
got-
like
it's
6
got
foot
its
3.
heights,
Trust me,
yeah.
I know.
how tall are you, DJ?
Whack my leg. So that's all right. I'm good.
How tall are you?
Okay. I'm around about just near 6 foot, I think I am.
6'4"?
I'm like 6'3".
Yeah. Yeah, you're taller than me then.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
100%, bruv.
You're taller than me, though.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, I'm the Grand Hawk. I call myself the Grand Hawk. I call myself the Grand Hawk.
How tall are you, bruv?
Me? I'm 5'7".
You're 5'7".
Yeah. 5-7.
Are you seriously?
Yeah,
I thought you,
5-7.
but looking for you when you stood up the other day, I thought you were a bit
Hello,
more taller
how's the
than
weather
that,
down there?
Don't let the camera deceive you.
I do it to everyone. Everyone that is shorter than me.
Hello,
I go,
how's
how's
the
the weather down there?
You are the same thing, bro. Man, boy.
Festus, thank you very much. Festus said how the Disasi transfer going at this moment. That's from Festus. We have from Festus and CFC Gamer said, how is it a small screen? We submitted a bid already, so that's what I don't know, man. I've said it 1,000 times to Dan. Dan keep bringing up these small screen smoking 1,000 times. I don't want to get on it again.
Guys,
But-
quick thing, Lee.
I
Just
don't
on
know.
transfers, guys. I know we're talking about Xavi Simons at the moment, right? Are we going to move on to any others? Are we talking about any other transfers after this, or is it just that one? at the moment?
Jackson, I think.
Jackson.
Okay.
Jackson.
What's going? Okay, I've got another one for you guys to discuss. Tyrique George to Roma. What's going on with that one?
That
Oh,
looks like progressing.
Yeah, I think so. I think we did that yesterday. We're just waiting for the here we go. We can talk on it again.
It's all been accepted, isn't it? It's all been accepted. It's all been accepted.
Was it 20? Is it 20? Is it 25 million plus add-ons?
It was saying 14 million.
euros.
With
And it's a high, and,
clause.
Plus a
and
selling
I'm
clause.
understanding it's. Oh, that's what I was going to say. It's a quite high selling clause, isn't it?
Yeah, 40%.
It was 14 million. Because I told you, DJ, they were offering 14. They were offering
No,
50.
I know you
14.
did, man. I just want to get.
Yeah, no, that was Steve. There was also 14 million, and then in something add-ons, and plus it was a 40%.
You said 14.
14, right?
It's not-
Now, but no, I know it's not 14
40,
now.
right?
It's now 30. 30. It's 30 million plus something add-ons, and it's a 40% selling clause on Tyrique George. They want Chelsea want the max around 30 million now. But Roma went to offer Chelsea 14 million something add-ons, then 40 something percent selling clause. But now it's 30 million something
That-
add-ons.
There's a question for you here. Touch on bit. Don't take too long on it. It says over here from Festus. He's asking, how is these what's this? This question here from Festus. It says, how is this small screen? If it's a bit already.
The thing is, what I'm saying is smoke. I'm saying it's a smoke. I'm not meaning it's a smoke screen. I know they put a bid in. I'm saying it's a smoke screen now because I'm thinking now. This Garnacho is like I think this Lopez is more. They're more interested in Lopez than in Garnacho. That's what I think. That's what it is. I think Garnacho is not going to happen. I just think it's going to be Lopez and Xavi Simons both coming in. I think they've moved on because the offer that what Man United wants is still 50 million. So they're not going to be paying the 50 million. So now they're moving forward to where you can see Lopez is attacking midfielder and also he can play as a left wing. So I think we will see Lopez and Simons coming to Chelsea over Garnacho.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much on it. Festus, thank you very much. Are we still going in for Simons? Absolutely, yes. We are going for Simons, Festus. Cole Palmer said that Pius Jackson to Bayern Munich. There is issues according to FSB with the formula. So we're going to. He's one about what, Steven?
Fab.
Fabrizio
Romano.
Okay, Fabrizio Romano, and here we go, no, and then you go, no. All right, Chopper Dance, we got two dance that.
Ready for other people work.
Yeah, and then they just remember, anything happened in the Maganda, and it's very soon, and anything that happened in 24 hours. So yeah, it could be a long obligation to buy on what is it Lopez? Okay, Chelsea done. It is Lopez. Okay, and Xavi on 95% on Fab. Dan, you have a new player coming in. Dan's bringing a new player to Chelsea. Right, Dan. All right,
Yeah. No. Somehow it wouldn't let me mute. When I was trying to press the mute, so someone was muting me back. It was weird. No, that's what I'm saying. Like the situation, I'm thinking it's Lopez and it'll be Lopez from Barcelona and Xavi Simons coming in.
All right. Rich want to make us some news. Crystal Palace might come in for Trevor Chalobah, but the coach wants to keep him. Keep you updated on it. I mean, Crystal Palace can show interest, but definitely Chelsea will not let him go. Crystal Palace can show interest one day. They will.
Put it this way, yeah. Based on that, Maresca, in the words of a certain character from Family Guy, no.
All right, his trusted sources said that Crystal Palace might go in for Trevor Chalobah from Richmond Makers. It's breaking news. Crystal Palace, I read that one here. Bidding war for Christopher Nkunku reports earlier on. Yes, it was part of it. I said bidding war. If you look at the title, it's part of a bidding war for Christopher Nkunku. Who gets him? AC Milan, RB Leipzig, or Bayern Munich? Who gets the player? Richmond Makers breaking news. Aston Villa wants Christopher Nkunku. I did not even mention Aston Villa either.
I'll go AC Milan.
I'll
go AC Milan
to do it. Otherwise, they're shooting themselves in the foot.
Breaking news here.
Less is a swap deal.
Just been told Garnacho come in. Sorry guys, Win Stanley dancing over here. He's happy. Not just Win Stanley. I'm here to dancing. Booing me. I know.
Red card for knee.
General knee.
I'm booing you. I'm going to boo you for the rest of your life, knee, because this player's not going to score over 15 goals. I'm telling you.
These three gentlemen here are going to boo me on that. But look, they will come back to me and say, "Nee, we're sorry."
Nee. Can I just ask you a quick question?
Because I'm going to say this, and we really need to get on to Jackson to wrap up anyway.
Yeah.
But just quickly, yeah, I don't like the deal. I've said it hundreds of times. But
100% agreed.
But unlike certain,
same here.
How can I put this? Unlike certain parts of the Chelsea fan base, I hope I get proven wrong, because any player that comes to Chelsea, yeah, at that point they become a Chelsea player. I want them to succeed because it's for the betterment of the team, right? So as much as I don't want us to sign him, I think it's a terrible deal. Yeah, I think it's terrible when you could have just kept Tyrique George, not touched Garnacho deal, let United be stuck with him because he didn't want anyone else, right? I pray that I am proven wrong, because I want my team to perform and I want my team to win things, right? And that requires input from every single player. By the way, just on a funny side note, Rangers are playing the second leg of their qualifier for, I want to say it's Champions League. It's Champions League or Europa League, whatever, one, yeah?
Champions League.
They're 1-0 down and got a red card in the first 10 minutes.
Oh.
And that means they're like 4-1 down on aggregate.
Do you know what? That manager's not going to last either at Rangers, by the way.
The former Southampton one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Russell Martin.
That's right.
Yeah, it's Martins.
Yeah.
That's Martins. And what's his name? Brendan Rodgers suffered a defeat yesterday on penalties to that's an average Scottish team.
You've
Kyra
heard this.
Almaty, who have Satpayev, but I call him Satnav because of he smashed a couple of shots in the last few months top corner, so I call him Satnav.
You've heard this one here, right? You've heard this one here.
Everton in Carabao Cup. That's what I'm watching now.
You've heard this one here, yeah? The former, what's his name's going back to Celtic, and Brendan Rodgers is going to be the next Nottingham Forest manager. And what's his name is going back to Celtic?
And Postanoglu.
Yeah.
Trying to loop one over.
Oh, have you accidentally got match audio coming through?
Yeah, it does block it. It won't do much. It does block it.
Okay. But
Just
yeah,
one-
either way.
Just one question to you guys. I know we want to carry on. Just one question to Nee, especially Nee.
Well, Dan still has a question for me, but go ahead.
Did you ever ask yourself one question, Nee? Tell me one thing.
Oh,
Why
no.
is Stephen straight away? No, bro, there's nothing like that. Tell me, Nee, have you ever thought to ask yourself, why does Garnacho only want Chelsea and no other football club, bro?
Because of
Have you
young
asked yourself that question? Have you asked your question? Why does he only want it?
I already know the answer already.
Why is that?
It's the same thing with Getson won Chelsea. It's the same thing Simons also won Chelsea. It's the same thing Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez. All these young players won Chelsea. The deal is and they have chance. They know they will get game time because they're all young.
You think that is you? Okay, I don't
Yeah.
know about that. I don't know. I
all
think
reason.
there's more to. I think there's more to this Garnacho coming to Chelsea than meets the eye, bro.
Well,
That's why I'm only asking the question.
But either way,
That's why I'm saying
Dan-
it. I don't like it either. I just hope
Dan.
United don't. Yeah.
Sorry, DJ. I thought you were done. I was going to say, Dan, quickly. Make
I was gonna, I just want to ask a question because the fact even though what DJ came up with a good question with me. All right, you've seen his stats at United, yeah, right? What thinks Uni that Garnacho going to provide for Chelsea, and how many goals do you think he's going to score in the season and assists? That's what I want to ask you, because if you think he's going to, that's what I'm asking you now, because I want to hear what you think. How many goals attribution is he going to score for Chelsea, and how many assists is he going to do?
Dan, it's a good question you're asking me, but I would say there's no answer to this question you're asking. If you ask everyone, there's no answer for this question. One, he's not at the football club. Two, he had issues with Manchester United, affected his game time. He has burned his bridges with the manager. He wasn't getting game time with Manchester United. With the chaos, they will affect a young player like Alejandro Garnacho. It will affect a young player like Anthony. It will affect a young player like Rasmus Højlund. It will affect a young player like Kobe Mainoo. And many of these players, they've gone to United as young and they've never make it because of the chaos at United. What I'm going to tell you is, forget about the statistics that he has at Manchester United. Look at his ability and his career as a footballer. Forget about what is going on at United. The whole team has been bad for the past 10 years. The whole football club is running down for the past 10 years. If you look at statistics that I've given you regarding all the young players they brought to the football club, it has never worked for them. But they're never bad players. Look at Anthony playing Chelsea against Real Betis. Anthony at Betis in the Spanish league. Højlund can't even get on game time. He can't play. It's not going well for him as a young player. Kobe Mainoo, I saw Mainoo in England jersey. He was playing very well. He can't even get on the field because certain Bruno Fernandes is ahead of him, who's been scoring the penalty. What chance does Garnacho has against Manchester United? He doesn't have any chance. So I'm not using his United statistics to justify the player's career or his ability as a player.
But then, Nick, seen his GX and his GA goals and his assists since he's been at United. It's been terrible.
Looking at that.
Don't get me started on XG and XA, please.
It's not necessary.
I tell you what, if Garnacho comes, I don't think Cole Palmer will stay here for long. I'm telling you.
I think you're looking at goals, but you don't look at his minutes. How many minutes has he played?
A lot of minutes for Man United.
Before Amorim came in last season? Oh, way before.
He played last season loads of games for Man United, and the year before that he played a lot of minutes with Ten Hag.
He was doing good under Ten Hag, didn't he?
That's an interesting take.
Well, not really.
Said, by the way.
Not really.
He was doing good under Ten Hag. We all saw him under Ten Hag.
No, Ten Hag.
That's an interesting thing he came out with, though. Dan thinks that Cole Palmer won't stay with Garnacho for too long at the football club. What do you make of that, Nee? I mean, how far do you think that goes? I mean, do you think that's going to affect him? Dan just said that he thinks that Cole Palmer won't be sticking around for much longer if Garnacho comes to the football club.
Well, that's not true.
How that even impacts him, but
that doesn't impact Cole Palmer's career at Chelsea. It doesn't affect him at all. So I don't know where Dan is coming from with that.
Dan, you there?
And when you're in a pecking order, it's always going to be Cole Palmer ahead of Garnacho. Garnacho hasn't done much for the manager to say, okay, you're better than Cole Palmer. You haven't.
Do you know what it is, Nee? I agree with you 100%. I know it's not going to happen realistically. That will never happen. But I just think the way these sporting directors handle things, mate. I hope he doesn't get. I hope they don't get pressure into putting Garnacho in. I hope they don't pressure our manager to play Garnacho because they're the ones that brought him to the football club. That's my only worry on that one for whoever, because it seems like, I'm not sure. Listen, we'll all know afterwards, right? Yeah, let's see what happens. We'll all know if Garnacho was a Maresca wanting signing, right? Or, like we said already in your previous streams, Nee, is this just for profit? If it don't work out, you sell him for 90 million next season, right?
That's
Maybe.
Are you mad?
No, I'm just no. That's Saudi league will probably come in for that kind of money, and knowing our ownership, they probably will sell for that amount of money. Yeah, they're usually good at getting that kind of money anyway. So, in that, what I'm trying to say is, if that is the case, I'm just saying, it'd be interesting to see if he does come next season. Who is he going to be pushing out of the team to be playing more regular? Because if he does come in there, you bet your bottom dollar bill, Garnacho's most likely going to start most of the games.
Hey, are you? Apparently, it's 1-0 Grimsby, by the way.
Huh?
It's 1-0 Grimsby, apparently.
Oh my God!
he has to prove himself.
For real?
He has to prove himself.
Seriously?
Garnacho has to prove himself to get game time. And if, like I said, there's always big up to you, Austin. Big up to you, Austin. And then ASE Solar. Big up to you, Solar guys. Thank you very much for seeing you guys in the stream today. Austin said Garnacho to Chelsea is a matter of time, guys. I don't see anything stopping that. Thank you very much, Austin, for your comment.
Right.
I know Dan don't want to hear that, but to be honest with you, it's happening. Dan doesn't want to hear it. I'm not Dan alone. DJ don't want to hear that, and Steven also.
That's not even what I'm laughing at. I'm laughing at the fact that it's true that it's 1-0 to Grimsby.
Austin, all these guys over here, you see them here. None of them want to see.
I'm looking. Sorry, I'm looking at that scoreline. I'm looking, and on top of that, I'm looking at BBC My app here. And it's like, whoa, yeah.
But do you know what's funny? Just quickly on the side note of the score, yeah, I'd literally just took a screenshot of the United lineup, sent it to multiple groups and stuff that I'm in. Put laughing face 0-0 after 20 minutes. As I sent it, 1-0 Grimsby.
It's the way he worded it. He wanted to. And I looked on the app here, and there it is, yeah, on BBC app, 1-0 Grimsby, and all you see is goal, yeah, like that.
I have a very good question here. It's a bit away from Chelsea. It's a bit away from Chelsea.
Yeah, go for it, man. Go on.
Is it possible that I know there's something affecting West Ham United fans? The Olympic Stadium that's not there. I kind of look things around and I'm thinking that the way the stadium is built is not helping the fans to get close to the pitch for them to support the team the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
The supporters are way far away. I mean, am I repeating myself? Yeah, the way far away. No, the supporters are far away from the pitch. To me, I feel like what's fun, DJ?
United. And actually, what do you put? I just can't get over the way when Steven landed that. I went straight onto the. I just can't get over the reaction on my BBC app thing. Right, how it came up. Yeah, that's what I'm laughing at. Not you, Nee. I promise you, bro. It's not you. Promise you. It's that. I just keep thinking about that.
For context,
sorry.
Yeah, for context on this.
Concentration. They're going to listen.
Yeah, Nee. Just quickly for context. My local team are League 2. Grimsby Football Club are 4th in League 2. That's the division of English football.
Start against United, right? That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing.
I'm about to tune it on.
That's why I'm laughing.
That's why I was laughing, bro. Because I'm actually looking at my poor cousin's face at the moment, and how that's going on when he's watching this, and how he's reacting to this, My poor cousin, right? I've got to say, because he's a massive Man United fan. Like me, I'm a massive Chelsea fan. This guy bleeds red, Right, so proper red. And that won't be helping him today.
You want to go on statistics on Orlando Garnacho because there's going on with Manchester United. There's something going on there that is not right. It doesn't help these players, Dan. That's my reason why I don't like the broadcasting. It looks like the stadium is very small. The camera is too low on the ground. I seen that go. Onana! Jesus Christ!
Was it Nana's fault? Was it?
No, it's a good strike though. But Nana have to save this. Nana can't save this.
Oh my
God! Because we do need to end the stream soon. But just for context, some of the players in this Man United starting 11: Onana, Harry Maguire, Diogo Dalot, Kobe Mainu, Ugarte, Dorgu, Ahmad, Cunha, Sesko. The other 2 players are Heaven and Fredrickson.
Young players, yeah.
But the other 9 are players that have been playing
Older
for
players, experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, we'll laugh now, bro, but we're a long way to go, bro. I don't doubt they'll come back into this game.
If
right?
they
It's just
if
fun.
they
It's just
lose,
funny. It's
yeah,
just funny at
best
the moment.
believe every United fan I know is getting it in the neck.
They could get a goal from here. Oh, this blocked. Yeah.
Well, I tell
Wait,
you what,
I'm sorry,
if
Neil,
they
I have
lose,
to jump in because that is hilarious.
I know.
do you think if they lose tonight, do you think Amrin's gone tonight? Because that would be I don't know if they'll come back from that.
DJ, I've told you from the beginning that this manager it's not helping himself and he's being selfish. You know what he's been doing? Amorim has been bringing Harry Maguire on as a striker.
Oh no, Onana's got to do better with that. I've just seen it again. Onana's got to do better with that.
Yeah. Amorim has been bringing Harry Maguire on 87 minutes as a striker to come and head the ball.
Onana's
To
linked
be
with
fair, he is quite tall.
Onana's linked with West Ham, by the way, with the loan move to West Ham. Can you imagine
Sorry,
that?
lads, I'm still weird, man. What was the question?
They got problems
What he
at
said.
West Ham. They've got problems at West Ham, and you're gonna send Onana down Potter's way as well. Oh my days, mate! I feel sorry for him even more. Honestly, that's bad.
Oh, no. Sorry,
United are losing. United are losing, Dan, 1-0.
Oh,
This is what I said to This is what I said to the Man United fans yesterday. Yeah, Grimsby losing.
Grimsby scored is being disallowed because he hit the player's hand before he went in the back of the net. It's a rebound. It should be a goal.
No, it didn't.
So
It wasn't a rebound.
Down on his foot.
What's been disallowed?
No, it hasn't. They're still playing.
gonna say.
He put it down on his foot.
No, it's been disallowed.
No, it hasn't. What are you watching, Nee? It's 1-0, man.
Neil, what are you watching? It's 1-0. I've got it on TV, mate. It's not been disallowed.
I'm in the 27th minute.
I said they scored another goal, and it's been disallowed.
Oh, Grimsby
No,
scored
you
again.
said it's been disallowed. You didn't say they scored another. At least it didn't come through on my end.
Not hear me. I said Grimsby has scored another goal. It's been disallowed because he hit his hand.
What's going on with that?
Player's hand.
Oh my gosh.
I just said because he hit his hand.
Listen, listen. I'll just say big up to Terry on the terrace. Yeah, big up to massive Man United fan along with KJ. Yeah, they're probably not going to be enjoying this tonight. I don't think they're going to. Big up to both of them, by the way.
Do you know, I wasn't even
Big up
planning
to
on
both.
watching it. I was just bored. I was like, I'm going to chuck the game on for a bit. And then a couple minutes after, it's 1-0.
And then I dropped the ball. No, Grimsby! Another one. 2-0, Grimsby. 2-0, Grimsby. 2-0. Then I've dropped the ball. Onana dropped the ball.
No,
You know what that means? Onana's basically saying, I don't want to be here under you. I want to go to West Ham on loan.
Oh my God, it's actually 2-0.
2-0, I told you. 2-0.
Is it 2-0?
Okay.
Come on, Grimsby.
Just one thing,
Oh my God.
Stephen, just one thing, guys. Who's on the bench for Manchester United? I think they'll be using their bench quite early in the game.
Dan is on the
I
bench.
don't think their bench can help him anymore.
Dan is there. Dan is on the bench.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Onana.
Oh, Man United down in the dumps. Oh, Man United down in the dumps.
Everyone chill for a second. Part of me feels sorry for Skylar, but another part of me knows a lot of really irritating Man United fans. So
He just walked the ball into the pool. He just walked the ball into the pool.
I'm going to see it now, I think. But either way, need you want to quickly get on to Jackson. And
Yeah.
Let's
Let's go for Jackson at the end. No, just.
I'm just thinking, right? It's half-hour mark in this game. Oh, he's had a stinker there. Yes, half-hour mark in the game, yeah? So all I'm thinking is we quickly wrap up on Jackson because it's over 2 hours now. Then we can watch Comedy Central Man United.
Yeah. Let's finish the Jackson, then we can just sit down and do some comedy work over here.
So Man United, literally, their tweet was goal 2-0.
I just imagine what the United fans is going to be like tonight, man. I'll tell you that right now.
Wait, please give me Grimsby because this would be hilarious.
Oh my days!
But do you want to quickly get onto this?
Yeah, go for it, Steve. Go for it. Nicholas Jackson, guys. Nicholas Jackson. Hello.
Hello there, guys. You all right?
Yeah.
This is another one. He's saying hello. He's had a haircut, yeah. Both my wife and decided to give him a little haircut and a bath over the weekend. He's actually looking quite handsome, I have to say.
Oh.
Since he's had his haircut, the other one can't stop leaving him alone.
He
So,
didn't
yeah.
even drop it, by the way. He completely missed it. He went like that to punch it, and it goes through his arms somehow.
And then and the ball went behind him, and just walked the ball
goes through his arms.
Malon, on the show today, big first time seeing Malon on the show. He says 2-0 Grimsby.
Big up to Marlon. Big up.
Yeah, Marlon, big up to you, man. Harry Maguire, what a pass from Harry Maguire. And guys, look, I know my football. When I see a striker, when I see a good player, I see a good player. I told myself Chelsea shouldn't get anywhere close to Benjamin Sesko. That guy, he's not good enough. He's not good enough. All for nothing. He's not good enough. And how much? 80 million. Stephen, 80 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy money.
Something like that.
And he helped himself, like I said. He's been so selfish. Play a formation that can get you out of jail. He's looking for a sack.
One last thing before we go on Jackson, yeah? One of the Barnet fans I follow on Twitter, yeah? Onana would be Barnet's fourth choice goalkeeper. And I've just bought my tickets to go not this weekend, next weekend for my second game for them this season. So
Barnet's game, right?
Yeah.
DJ,
you're not far from there, are
in a
you?
couple of weeks.
You're not far from them, are you?
I grew up there. I'm a little while away from there now.
So yeah, they used to be Underhill, so they've now moved towards Edgware, right?
Yeah.
Edgware, they're Bunchy? Yeah, I know where their ground is. When I've been there, I know where it is.
DJ, you remember Manuel Gatti?
Yes, I remember him.
You would go for him if he hadn't made his move to Paris Saint-Germain, right? You would be like one of the players you would go for all day, right?
He was linked with us, bruv, before he went to PSG.
What? Yeah. But look at him. Couldn't make it at PSG. Not even can play football well in Manchester United. That's why sometimes I say I made a video YouTube, right? It's on TikTok right now about Manuel Gatti's skills and where he's coming from and how he broke out. I did all that video. And look at Manuel Gatti. He can't even play football. He's pushing players down, attracting fouls and all that stuff. United have.
Do you know what one of my friends said? Just quickly, he said, "This is gonna be like when MK Dons battered them 4-0."
Yeah. Yeah, my cousin just texted me. Yeah, he loves United through and through. He goes, "I've just turned the TV off, cuz I ain't watching this shit anymore."
DJ,
Sorry, that word.
TV off.
Sorry, yeah, he just turned it off, and he sent an angry emoji to me on top of all that as well. Oh mate, he's screwing.
Steven, say what you just said to me. Say it. I want you to say it loud.
Huh?
I want you to say it loud.
Say what loud?
What you just typed to me.
Oh, as shite as Sanchez is, at least he's not Andre Onana.
Yeah,
I agree. I knee. An argument with me on that one.
On a side note, one for you, Benfica have just gone 1-0 up.
Even better. I'm happy about that.
You know what Onana is good at? To be honest with you, Onana is very good with his feet. But when it comes to error making, he's the worst making errors that results into goals. Look at what he just did.
And can I just say another thing? Also, I want to say big up to Rodrigo Mora, who did not go to the Saudi league to go and get the money. The guy decided to stay in Porto because he wants to play football in Europe, right? Yeah, and I'm so happy he's going. That he's probably one of the most exciting talents.
He actually rejected
to come out
him.
of Portuguese. He rejected him, bro. He didn't want to go there.
And
he basically said he wants to stay in Europe and he'll go to another club. And this is when I don't know if you saw a couple of days ago. Us and PSG were in the mix with him. Apparently, we're talking with his entree a couple of weeks ago. How true that is, I don't know.
We don't need him though.
No, we're not going to get him, bro. But I'm just saying.
He's probably playing. I see someone like Kobe Mino.
What is that?
I see someone like Kobe Mino.
What do you mean?
Is he in the starting lineup for United?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you mean Kobe? What's the odds on Maino being at United before the transfer window closes, guys?
What? Sorry.
No, he'll move
I don't
on.
think-
I think he'll move on.
You think he'll move on? You think he'll move on from United?
They'll move him on because he
Who is
can't
about?
get game time.
Kobe
Oh,
Mainu, he's apparently wants to leave United.
Oh, does he?
Yeah,
Oh, what a shame.
they'll move him on. They'll move him on. I think
Apparently Tottenham are looking at him, by the way. As well.
Tottenham,
Yeah.
and then- so Juve also trying to see what they
Yeah.
can get from him. Yeah,
I
But-
tell you what, if Tottenham take Kobe Mainu of Man United, mate, oh my days. What is the world coming to with Tottenham and United? That means more or less Tottenham are more or less taking away United's players now. It always used to be the other way around.
Steven, let's try and wrap up with the Jackson. We can get it started.
Mhm.
Go for it.
Go on. Go for it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just getting back to it now. So let me go full screen so it comes up properly. So this was earlier today from Sasha Tavaleri. He's also the one that said that Chelsea are closing on the Nkunku sale. And he says Chelsea and FC Bayern Munich are making progress in the Nicholas Jackson deal. Talks between the clubs are currently advancing.
Yeah.
Both parties are confident about reaching an agreement. As previously mentioned on August the 21st, so that would be last Thursday, so nearly a week ago now.
Yeah.
The deal would involve a loan move with the possibility for Bayern to sign the player permanently in the future, so next summer.
So for me, that should be an obligation to buy, not a loan, and then we send him back to you.
I'd say
They want him.
obligation may be based on appearances.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Romano's got more on Nkunku. 2 seconds.
Sacha Tavaleri, he's the guy from Belgium, right?
Yes, you are correct.
Yeah, I know the
I'm
one.
just trying
I
to
know
get
the
this Romano
I
one
know
that's
that.
just come out up as well.
Yeah. I know the one. Yeah.
I know the guy.
Yeah, I know. I know who the guy is in terms of his journalism.
Just quickly before we go, because it has just come out. More on AC Milan and Nkunku exclusive story. Negotiations are underway for permanent deal. Yes.
Okay, cool.
What was that? Who's that?
Milan.
Nkunku.
Conrad Harder
AC
deal
Milan,
blocked
yes.
since Monday as Sporting changed conditions. It was never done. Hallelujah.
Leno, guys, that's it. Then the next Xavi Simons is coming, mate. I told you the AC Milan, didn't I?
So what
Either
happens?
way, just quickly, for
Yeah,
2
go on.
seconds.
Yeah, go
It's
on, Dan,
funny how
sorry.
all this stuff comes out about Lopez and we're looking at the clauses and then everyone wants Nkunku on a permanent all of a sudden, which opens up Xavi Simons still.
Mhm.
It's almost like I said, Chelsea were pressuring Leipzig and other clubs to put permanent offers for Nkunku. And then, what's happened? Shock.
What did I say? What did I say earlier,
Sorry.
Steve? What did I sorry, DJ? What did
No,
I
no,
say
no.
earlier about discussion about AC Milan in talks with Nkunku, and that's got to be overdone. Soon that's over the line, and I said about Jackson going to Bayern Munich be over the line. Xavi Simons to be a Chelsea player, and look, it's happened, mate. Like now there's a permanent deal on Nkunku.
Yeah, but none of you guaranteed Lopez is going to be a Chelsea player, though. Just one other thing, right? Yeah. I had to throw that one in there. Sorry. None of you guaranteed Lopez would be a Chelsea player, though, did you?
Huh?
None of you said Lopez was going to be a Chelsea player, though, did you?
No, I didn't say that.
I did.
That's none of you said that. That's what I'm saying. None of you said that.
No, yeah, I did earlier about Lopez on a loan obligation.
You did. Sorry, bro. Just one other thing on that. I wonder what's gonna happen to Mr. Rafael Leao now at Milan. It'll be interesting to see where he's going to go because I think he's not going to stick around there. I think he's going to get. I think that's going to be a big money move somewhere. Don't rule out the Premiership, Rafael Leao.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't get him. I'm very happy we did it.
What?
And what I
You're
saw-
joking me? Oh my god. Rafael Leao.
Yeah, what about Leao? What about him?
I'll have Leao over Garnacho all day long, bro.
100% agreed on that one. And that's not the Portuguese hat talking, by the way, Nick.
I'm not going to get into it. So, yeah,
Okay, it's cool.
I won't get into it. I've made statements on why I will go for 100 many times, so I won't get.
Listen, Lee, it doesn't really matter anyway. It's never going to happen that way anyway. We all know Garnacho's coming, bro. So
No, I'm not saying. What I'm saying, why I wouldn't go for him, and why I wouldn't go for Leao. If you look in the Premier League, there's certain players that if you're not hardworking, you won't strive in the Premier League. You will make it. And when I watched Rafael Leao's game, It gives him that vibe. Working game. Like I don't care, that kind of a thing. If the ball is not with him, he will work hard. If the ball is with him, that's when you see the best of Rafael.
I agree to disagree with you. I think I've said it already, Nee, and I'll just sum it all up in one on this one, right? Yeah, with any player. If a player needs to have a change of environment, yeah, they'll go and perform at another club. I think he's had it at Milan. He wants out of Milan. He wanted out of Milan for the past 2 seasons now, and he wants to change. He's come out and said it. He wants to change. Yeah, and Milan are not letting him go.
Like Garnacho option and all. It's like Garnacho option and all.
So if he gets an opportunity,
right? That means that we can say the same thing to Garnacho, right?
No. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, but the Garnacho things only happened within the last year. He wanted out of Milan for the last 2 years, bro. Maybe even longer than that. To be honest.
So yeah, I mean, it wants just like the way you described this. So if you want a different environment, with Garnacho is also struggling with Manchester United Football Club.
I agree, and that's exactly it, bro. And he could come. I agree. But I'm just saying. I agree with you. That's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes players need a different environment to perform themselves and get back to where they need to get back to. And I can tell you this right now. Rafael Leao, if anyone can say to me that Rafael Leao is a useless bum here, I'm gonna turn around and say you guys don't know. You guys don't watch football. I just want to sit around and turn around and say to you guys, because
100%, because watch him against Chelsea, against AC Milan in the pre-season. Look how much he did. I don't know how people say he's lazy, because he's not. He's not.
What did he do? What did he do against Chelsea and AC Milan?
Not about 4 of our players down on the floor and hold the ball and got the goal for that 10 men. He caused more problems for us.
He caused more problems in that Milan team than any other player in that team. I mean, you got to admit that.
Every winger will definitely cause a problem. None of there's no end product there. None of my problem.
But did he not assist? Did he not assist in that game with 10 men?
But Leao has got end product. He's better. He's 10 times the player Madueke is, bro. Come on, let's not even go down that way. He's 10 times the player Madueke is. I mean, and if you think he's not, oh my god!
So we can't justify that. He's a good player, but since you haven't played in the Premier League, you can't justify that, DJ.
Nah, I reckon. Nah, I don't need to, bro. I've seen enough of him to say. That he's 10 times the player Madueke is.
Yeah, so have I.
I don't.
I can tell you. Well, it's down to me. I can tell you right now. Okay, Vinicius hasn't played in the Premiership, but he's 10 times the player Madueke is.
Oh, Vinicius played in the Premiership. That's a different level.
Rodrigo at Real Madrid is 10 times the player Madueke is. So I can throw them. I can throw all them ones at uni.
But not.
And Dembele, because with Dembele, we could talk about him.
Yeah, you can. Rafael Leao to Dembele. Dembele have been doing it for ages, long time.
No, bro. But what I'm saying is, you're being. I think. Listen, it's agree to disagree here, because I know you don't have. What do you put towards none? But I can tell you this right now, okay? And it's not me putting my Portuguese hat on. I'm just saying it as it is, right? He is better than Noni Madueke. I'd have him in my team any day of the week.
I don't disagree with you, DJ. I'm also saying as it is that the way I see him, I would never have him in my team. I'll take other options, other players over him. That will work well without the ball. When I see him without the ball, it's not effective to me. But with the ball, yes.
Like I said, I think you bring him to the Premiership next season, whatever club goes in. I think he'll come to the Prem next season. I do believe if Nkunku does go down there,
big up to my king.
If Nkunku does go to Milan, I've got a feeling we might see Leao in the Premiership next season, or let's say for this season.
Okay. Yeah, big up to McKing.
So yeah, big up everyone.
All right, so we've got the update on right now on the screen. One from Fabrizio Romano on Nkunku. Right, the negotiation with Chelsea are underway for a permanent deal. Not alone. Talks on about the fee. Nkunku keen on going and joining Milan right now.
To cover his wages, which is good. What's his wage at Chelsea now?
No idea.
Nkunku?
Let me see if I can find it.
He's one of the highest.
Probably like
he's one of the highest ones, isn't he? Because he was bought from the old regime, wasn't he?
I have it here.
No, he wasn't. He was bought in by these lot, but it was after the first transfer window.
Christopher Vale was the one who got him in, wasn't it?
It was like
November.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, don't worry about it, man. I don't want to hold up your stream, bro. I'm gonna go and watch you guys can go and watch the game, man. Come on. Don't worry about it, It's not. It's not a big thing. It's not a big thing. Honestly, bro.
No, I mean, we you ask a question if you're here and someone can find it.
No. It's okay, Nee. I didn't need to go and look on it now. I can go and look for it after myself, bro. Don't worry. Honestly, listen, you've gone way over your 2 hours, bro. You want to stay less than that. Come on. You probably want to go and do things as well, bro. Come on.
Side note, Rangers are now 5-0 down on the night.
5-0.
They've just conceded 2 in about 2 minutes, and it's only just getting to half time.
What is going on with the clubs, man?
Who's the manager for Rangers?
Russell Martin.
Who?
Southampton manager. He took into relegation.
Wow, he's the manager to Rangers. Oh my god.
Hang on. I've got an idea. Russell Martin Rangers.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, he sent Southampton to relegation. It wasn't the manager who took over. He destroyed Southampton, being stubborn, playing that kind of football, high pressing football, and won't change the style of football. Try to keep Southampton in the league.
No, that's a battering for Rangers, man.
No, that's not him.
I don't know why Rangers have to go even get this manager. He wasn't good enough.
Dan,
I think one game or something. Stephen, how many games did you even win? So
Yeah,
I think they won one game.
that's bad, man. Rangers need to get rid of him.
Oh, they will. He's very bad. He's not good.
Season in now. That one. Table. They won 2 games, had 6 draws for a total of 12 points. Flipping it.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream, but if we can stay in the back for a little bit if we want to. Because all right, Palmer, thank you very much. Palmer is right. They say Spires Jackson to Bayern Munich. There is an issue according to Fab. Okay, that's an old message. Yeah. All right, guys, thank you very much. With all the crew, Solar, Festos, CFC Gamer, big up to you, CFC Gamer, Cole, Palmer, Chelsea Dan, DJ Sav in the studio, and much love to Stephen G and everyone here. Cheer floors. And yeah, that's the man himself, DJ Sav, saying hello. And
Peace out to people.
Peace out too. Stephen G, SDT, and Scala United, who came on earlier on. More from CFC Gamer and Will Kelly. Thank you very much, everyone that came on. The numbers just hi. And also Makin couldn't join us here. I haven't heard from me in a while, but I think I forgot to send him a link. I'll send him the link later, maybe hopefully tomorrow. We have Champions League draw, guys. Champions League draw.
Is that the plan for the stream tomorrow? Is to do like a watch along of the draw? Yeah,
watch along of the draw. What
was it? 5 o'clock UK time, I think it starts, right?
Yeah, that's the time that DJ will be leaving work.
I mean, we can start it and then he can jump on anyway.
Yeah,
DJ, you're muted, but they won't start the actual draw till about 5:15, 5:30 anyway, because they go through. These are the teams in pot 1, and this is the procedure, and then these are the teams in pot 2. This is the procedure for these teams.
You guys are aware who we can draw in this draw tomorrow, don't you?
Everybody,
you're aware of the clubs,
except from English
clubs. Yeah.
Hey, give me PSG, give me Olympiacos,
Real Madrid,
give me Pafos, give me Real Madrid.
And Barcelona, are they there as well, aren't they?
Hang on, let me get the projected pots up. Hang on.
I don't care. I don't care.
It's Real Madrid, PSG, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, and who's the other one I saw?
Benfica are winning now, aren't they?
Well, yes, I think so. I'm not looking. I think so. I've just put Comedy Central on, Stephen, to be honest with you.
I just put it off because it's like
United losing 2-0. They are. What a shamble of a football club. 2-0
my poor cousin. I feel sorry for my cousin. Sorry, big up to Sculler, bruv. So sorry your team's losing, bruv. Honestly, mate, if you're watching this still.
Oi, DJ.
Yeah.
From the currently projected Champions League pot share,
Yeah, go for it.
Give me from pot 1. Give me PSG and Inter Milan
Yeah.
because I'm not getting corruption with Barcelona. No, thank you.
What you?
Pot 2.
Hey, are you getting 2 top teams in a group? Is that how is it? Is it how it's going to be like?
Yeah.
You
have to face 2 top teams.
Chelsea are in pot 1. There's 4 pots. You play 8 games, so you play 2 teams from pot 1, 2 from pot 2, 2 3, 2 pot 4. Yeah. So I want PSG and Inter from pot 1. I want Leverkusen and Benfica if Benfica complete the qualification tonight. From pot 2. Pot 3, I want Ajax and Napoli. No, Ajax and Olympiacos. From pot 4, I want Paphos and I want Monaco, but I want Paphos and Olympiacos to be home games.
I'm gonna have.
Because you play 1 home and 1 away from each one. But we'll go over it properly tomorrow when we're doing a draw. But I pray we get at least one of Paphos or Olympiacos. And it's got to be at Stamford Bridge, so I can go to it.
Okay.
But yeah, we can go over this stuff tomorrow because tomorrow morning the full pots will be officially confirmed and we'll know who's in.
And people in the comments, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, as always.
Yes,
Make sure you smash it.
Cole Palmer is getting sacked by Halloween.
Halloween.
Me just quickly as well. Yeah, somebody said that the Grimsby Town entire squad is 3 million in value, which is what United pay Sancho in 3 months, like every 3 months.
Yeah, 4th Town at 2-0 versus Man United in 2nd round of the year for 4th year.
Just one thing
that's
on that.
What I was saying to you, Nee. That's what I was saying.
I know.
They're in League 2 like Barnet, yeah? They're 4th in League 2, the 4th division of English football, and they're beating them 2-0.
And just to go along with what Cole Palmer said about Halloween in the comment, it also goes, it looks grim for Amarin, doesn't it? Grim's
Grim
another
like
word.
the Reaper.
Grim like... Oh man!
Much love to everyone as well. But as DJ
as
says, and as me and Nee always say, make sure you hit the like and subscribe and turn the bell notification on.
It helps this channel. It helps the platform for one. It helps. It makes the community. It makes our discussions more exciting when you guys do that. So we at least know what you guys like to hear. Well. And if there's any, and also I will say, if you guys like what we discuss here, and you want to think about anything else you want to bring up in the show or discuss anything, just say it in the comment section and say it, and we can. I'm sure Nee and Steven can do it on the next streams. So yeah, it's always good to hear other ideas to use. So
guys, look at this. We're sharing. We're giving you this. We're giving you cameras. We're giving you views. You see, beautiful cameras, beautiful settings. That it's not ghost black screen as usual. So we're giving you something for you to know the people that are talking. You see them, and really,
I've only just realised, if I sit myself like this, you can just very slightly see my Chelsea cap over my shoulder.
Is that a cap on your right shoulder? Is that a cap? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a Chelsea cap. Ah, that's cool. DJ doesn't have any. Don't worry.
That wasn't even planned. I only just noticed it myself.
DJ doesn't have any. DJ muted.
You know what, Nee? Right?
Oh, sorry.
Hold on. Right. I tell you what. Yeah. If you look at all the kits I've basically got and the caps and all that stuff I've got.
Yeah.
This has said to me many times, we can open a shop here. I said, no, we don't open a shop. Sell my football kits here. If anything, they're going to get put away and they'll be worth a lot more money down the line. Anyway, I'm not even thinking about that. I just got them. One kit for every season. That's how I've always been from when I started supporting the club up until now. So
yeah, I saw Jan. He's sitting behind his he put his jerseys over there, sitting behind his closet, trying to give that vibes that look, I've been supporting the football club. It's not really necessary. It's not really necessary. I can take one day. I can take one day and go in the shop. I can buy all the replica jerseys from 1990 to now.
Yeah.
So if I have $1,000, I can just put that down. I buy all the jerseys from 1990 and then pack them in the closet. I can get everything from the store if I request for it. They will send it to me.
Damn.
Or even less than $1,000, or maybe $600 can do it. Can do it from 1990. How many years? That's about 20 years.
Wow.
Right? 1990. You're talking about almost 30 years. So that would be 30 jerseys, 30 home jerseys.
Yeah.
All right.
No, same. Andy, listen, bro. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. Yeah. I'm gonna have my dinner now. Yeah. But listen, I will catch up with you guys very soon. Yeah. Huh?
You having dinner this time?
Yeah, bro. We got back and like my wife, to be fair, she had it ready for me time ago, and she's been on it at me saying food keeps on pointing me at my food.
That's not
So my
good.
food is here on the it's here on the table right here, and it's just lying in my bowl at the moment. So I'm gonna have that, bro. So I'm gonna have that any minute now. When I'm done with you guys,
All right, so it's ready now. All right, enjoy it, DJ.
Cheers,
I hope I'm invited.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll carry on watching Comedy Central. And then we come back and discuss it again tomorrow.
Around
Comedy
12.
Central, bro.
All right, man. All right, take care, DJ. See you
Peace
tomorrow.
out, guys. Take care. Everyone smash like and subscribe. Take care, Stephen. Pick up, bruv. Take care.
Yeah. All right.
Take care, brother. Take care.
You are a winner.